YouTube must have signed out. Some just said.
All right, everyone, welcome back to Kitchen Table TCG, and tonight at 8 p.m. on Saturday night, we are doing our Commander live stream, our third time being together as a group, and you have voted for our Commander decks. Thank you to all the patrons who voted. My deck tonight is my first Commander deck I ever built, which is Lord Windgrace Lands Matter, and tonight I may even switch that up and kill off Windgrace and have a Soul of Windgrace Lands Matter deck with the new Dominaria United card. But essentially, you're going to see me take long turns, again, generating as much land value as I can and triggering as many landfall abilities. You may see me play up to 3 to 4 lands in one turn. You may even see me blow up all my lands and then, scape shift them. You may see me do a Splendid Reclamation on the next turn where I bring all those lands back and trigger all the landfall abilities. But my second win con is things like Ashnod's Altar, generating mana to trigger a massive, massive Torment of Hailfire or other direct damage spell. It's going to be a bunch of fun. Make sure you hit the like button, hit subscribe, and share it with your friends. We're going to be live at 8 p.m. tonight. Here's the rest of the decks you're going to see me facing.
What's up, everybody? It's Donald. This week, you guys voted for me to play Bear Force 1. It is piloted by none other than Ayula, Queen of the Bears. Now, in Magic's history, bears are a pretty underwhelming tribe, mostly just 2 mana 2/2s, like these sweet bears right here. But with Ayula, they become a little more powerful. Make them fight, make them have +1/+1 counters. This deck has a very strong +1/+1 counter theme, and then hope to finish out combat with some pretty big beasties like Vigor right here.
Hello, this is Jared. You guys voted 69% for me to play Kwain, an Inherit Meddler. This is a group hug deck, kind of a mix between group hug and Pillow Fort. But unlike other decks of that type, I don't really look to win through combo. I look to win through big flashy spells like Storm Herd or alternate win conditions like Triskaidekaphilia. But the deck itself is called Sunny Bunny. And the reason I call it that is because my main win condition is Approach of the Second Sun.
Hey everybody, I'm Trey, and by a vote of around 70%, you guys voted for Nethroi, Apex of Death, also known as Biolante, my alt art I got from Ikoria. Today we're going to be doing an Aristocrats build, one of my personal favorite ways to play Magic ever. We're going to be doing some Blood Artist effects. That's where our win condition is going to come from. We're going to mill a whole bunch of cards with Dredge and other things to get stuff from our deck into our graveyard. We're going to get a whole bunch of value from sacking them multiple times with things like Luminous Broodmoth. And then, if worse comes to worse and we can't cast Nethroi, we'll do it some other way.
Well, what is going on, everyone? Welcome back to Kitchen Table TCG. We are so excited for you to be here with us at a seat at the table, episode 3, where we play a live Commander game, and you get to be a part of the social experiment of this. The what do we call it? The politics. That's the word I'm going for. So I'm joined by my friends Jared and Trey and Donald. We're hanging out, having some fun. My patrons have voted for our commanders. We gave them 2 options each. Patrons voted for our commanders. We've already shuffled up. We've already drawn our starting hands. We already know Trey is starting off this game, but we have some fun for the patrons of Kitchen Table TCG. We put out what we're calling a bet form. Did I tell you guys this?
Yes.
Okay, I did tell you this. And the patrons have voted. I have the initial results of the vote in, everyone. The patrons think 55% of patrons think Trey's going to win tonight.
Oh, I'm honored. You guys.
And 33% think I'm going to win, which doesn't leave a whole lot of percent for
Right.
you two.
It doesn't.
Not much.
You guys have 5% each.
And pull that upset.
So it's 55% Trey, 33% Louie, 5% Jared, and 5% Donald. And patrons, you put out this bet form: who dies first, who takes damage first, a bunch of questions, and the winner, whoever gets the closest to accurate, will get this Dominaria United bundle. And then as we grow as a stream, we really hope that you will share this stream with your friends, your family, your commander group. We can make something of this, and as we grow, we'll increase that from a bundle to a booster box, and a booster box to a collector box, and maybe someday we'll be going out like a collector case to the thousands of people who are going to be watching us play.
Or a card.
Or a card.
Hey,
So that's...
you know, Oprah Winfrey up in here.
That's right.
Yeah, there you
That's
go.
right. It'll be
Under your seat.
So you guys, we're ready to go, right?
Yeah.
There's nothing else to do. I don't know. My kid just went to sleep. I'm all flustered anyway. So you guys ready to go? Trey's going first.
I'm
We're
ready.
playing some Commander. You guys know our commanders already?
Yep.
Let's do it.
Let's do the thing.
I hope I know mine. I'll
It has
draw.
two names, I don't know.
And I'm going to start off with a very powerful play. I'm going to play Woodland Chasm. Said it right. And
There you go.
pass.
Good job.
Actually, I'm pretty sure it's Chasm.
What?
I'm going to draw for turn. And I'm going to play Hollow Fountain tapped, and I'll pass the turn.
I will also start my turn by drawing. I don't love drawing my win condition on turn 1. That's not super fun.
Louis gonna win turn 1. Great. Yeah. It's all this.
I will just drop a Dragon Skull Summit and there's tapped. Go ahead.
I will draw for turn. I'm gonna play a forest, and I have nothing else. Go ahead.
Eventful turn 1. Alright, okay. I see you. I'm going to play an Arctic Tree Line. And then I'm going to pay 1 for a Skull Clamp. This is an artifact equipment. When an equipped creature is put into a graveyard, I draw 2 cards. Equip for 1, and the least important part is equipped creature gets +1/-1.
You know that was do you know when they put that card out, it was supposed to be +1/+1, but they thought it would be too powerful, so they downshifted
And they made it
made
even
it-
they
more-
and
downshifted the
it
power by
broken
making
card.
it +1/-1 and -1
To make it broken.
Oh, Lord.
Yep. And then they made it an uncommon.
Yeah.
Alright, pass turn.
All right, I will untap and I'll draw. Okay. Want to play Plains for turn, and whoever places bets on Kwain to be the first commander cast, you just won.
There you go.
Plains coming out. Then we'll pass
There
the
you
turn.
go. I like it. All right. I'm gonna drop a Bayou.
Obey.
I'm
That
gonna,
costs more than my entire deck.
You could buy my
Not-
deck 3 times that for that card.
listen, the patrons voted on the decks. It wasn't me. And I'm gonna play a.
Wait, hold on. What's the budget of the other one then?
I'm gonna play an enchantment.
This was the low
I don't
budget.
remember what the other one. I'm gonna play an enchantment. I don't even remember the other one that I was gonna play. I'm gonna play Squandered Resources, which is my favorite reserve list Magic the Gathering card. It's an enchantment. I can sacrifice a land to add mana to my mana pool of any type the sacrificed land could produce, and I play this only as a mana source. And I pass my turn.
All right, I will draw.
I do have a question. What is everyone's favorite reserve list card? Because I feel like most people have one. If you're like entrenched in this game, I definitely have one.
What's yours?
Breath Stealer's Crypt.
Breast. What is that?
It's like 3 black blue for an enchantment. Whenever you draw a card, whenever anyone draws a card, they reveal it, and if it's a creature, they can pay 3 life and put it into their hand, or it goes in their graveyard.
That's pretty good.
It was neat. I like Earthcraft just because I happen to have one, so that's pretty sweet.
Oh,
Yeah.
Mine's Sarah's Sanctum. It's a land that taps 1 white for like every enchantment you control. Because
Yeah.
I wish I had one for my.
There you go.
I will play Nykthos, Shrine to Nyx. Just a land that taps for colorless. That's all it does.
That's all. That's it.
Nothing
Don't
else.
worry anything else about the other decks.
And then I will tap 2 and play Steve. Steve is a creature, Snake Shaman.
What is the actual name of the
Oh,
card? For our card image guy, Joey.
Sakura Tribe Elder. I can sacrifice him to search my library for basic land, put that into the battlefield tapped, and then shuffle my library.
I have a serious problem with this. It was turn 2. You have 2 mana. You were playing Bear Tribal.
And I didn't
And
play
you
a
don't
bear.
play a
Play
bear.
You hate to see it.
Terrible.
Well, if I don't,
It's
I
like-
will have no more lands.
That is fair.
Sneaky not bear tribal, but still Ayula.
Yeah.
Hometown TCG says Contract from Below is his favorite reserve list
Ooh.
card.
Okay, fair enough.
I know that name. I don't remember what it does. Good draw.
Probably something with a graveyard.
I would assume so.
Or demons.
I'm going to play a swamp, and then we're going to pay 3 mana for a Stinkweed
Oh.
Imp.
Any way to up the mic volume? Hey, in the back, can we up the mic volume and maybe lower the music volume would help.
So I'm paying 3 mana for a Stinkweed Imp. This is a creature. It is a 1/2 flyer. Whenever it deals combat damage to a creature, destroy that creature. And it has dredge 5. So if it's in my graveyard and I would draw a card, instead I can choose to mill 5 cards and return that to my hand. And then I will pass the turn.
Sound good. I will untap. I'll draw. Okay. And then I'm going to play Reliquary Tower as my land for turn. And I want to pass the turn.
No attacks there.
No attacks.
You had free swing on me. I won't forget that.
He taps for his ability.
Yeah.
It's not an attacking deck.
It's not.
You guys thought the Bayou was bad.
Jeez.
Oh no.
I was looking through this deck list. I haven't looked at this deck in 6 months. I was looking through this deck list. I was like, uh-oh, this might get me in trouble. I will. All right, we'll have some fun with it here. All Catacombs. I'll sack.
I have a response.
Okay.
I'm going to sack, secure a Tri-Builder, and find a basic forest.
Okay.
Put it on the battlefield tapped.
I'm gonna go with a. Let's see what I need here. I can really get any color, right? Yeah. I'm gonna go with a mountain. Oh, what did I do? I can't go over mountain.
I mean, you
can. I can go for a
That's
forest.
as long as it's attached.
You threw me off there. I'll do both. I'll go for stomping ground. I'll take 2.
Oh, look at me. I'll get pinky out.
All right, and then I'm going to. Would anybody like to cut?
Nope, I'm good.
I'm gonna tap 3 and sacrifice. Well, since you guys were hating on the Bayou, can I afford to do that? Is that acceptable? I think that's acceptable. I will sacrifice the Bayou to generate 1 resource off of squandered resources and play Soul of Windgrace for 4. When this is a legendary creature, cat avatar, when it enters the battlefield or attacks, you may put a land card from a graveyard onto the battlefield tapped under my control.
Well, there's the back.
And then it's got 3 abilities. I can pay Forest to discard a land card. I gain 3 life. I can pay Mountain in 1, discard a land card and draw a card. I can pay Swamp in 2, discard a land card, and it gains indestructible until end of turn. Good.
All right. Well, I will untap and draw for turn. Not what I wanted to see.
Louis first to lose life. 1 point for everyone who picked this bozo.
Nice.
Hey, can you make me draw a card?
Right now?
Yeah.
Okay, so you owe me a future favor if I let you draw a
Ooh,
card
I
right
hate
now.
that deal. The future.
I mean, you're going to
deal.
make me draw a card anyway.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Wow, these are
I
some stellar
can-
politics
I can,
going on, guys.
I can owe you one.
Okay.
I need a card.
I'll tap. Everybody can draw a card and gain a life if they so wish.
I would.
I will do so.
I'm going to choose to do that.
It is not the card I needed, so I'm going to take my favor back.
Is that how the word deal work? Those work?
I'm going to tap 2 and play a Swiftfoot Boot. This is an artifact equipment. Equipped creature has hexproof and haste and equips for 1. And that will be my turn.
All right.
Still no bear on turn 3.
No bear.
Shoot.
Interesting. Veilly Entwisting. I'm going to move to combat. I'm going to swing at Louis for 1 in the air.
This is fair. I accept. I accept.
Then main phase 2. I'm going to play a forest. And then I'll pay green,
I love
colorless.
Kamigawa Force.
Oh, I
they're
do too.
freaking cool. All the Kamigawa cards.
And then green colorless for Sivirus. Oh, sorry. Black, and then whatever. For Sivirus Nightmare Speaker, he is a legendary creature, a 3/3 Snake Cleric Warlock. I can tap him and sacrifice another creature or artifact. For each opponent, I mill a card, and then I return that card from my graveyard to my hand unless that player pays 3 life.
Wow.
Yep. And then I will pass the turn.
Okay, I think on your end step, I'm going to tap white and 2. And I'm going to cast Forsake the Worldly on the Skull Clamp. Exile target artifact enchantment.
I don't appreciate that very much.
I think it was pretty bad.
Oh, that's a good buy. Skull Clamp is, yeah.
Right.
It's not that good.
No,
It's amazing.
Skull Clamp's one of those cards that they can never print a better version of.
No.
Like, it's not even possible.
If they did,
Yeah, you draw
reprint-
2 cards. Oh, or 3 cards. You draw 3 cards. Yeah.
Yeah, can you imagine a Skull Clamp draw you 2 cards?
Right.
Ooh, I'd really like an extra land now. So I'm going to go ahead and tap Kwain on my main phase. Everybody can draw and gain a life if they wish. Not what I wanted, but we'll work with it.
There's another bet that is first player to 50 life if you all tie.
If we get there at the same time.
Okay, I'm going to tap my Hog Fountain for blue and I'm going to play Brainstorm. Draw 3 cards, then I can put 2 cards for my hand on top of my library. Still no land. Well, that's just poopy. Alright, I'm going to put these 2 back. And I'm going to pass the turn.
Cool. I'm going to draw a card for my turn. Alright, so whenever Windgrace attacks, I can put a land from my graveyard to the battlefield. I have not played this with Soul of Windgrace. Yeah, I've always... This is the first time I read Soul of Windgrace. This is right before we started.
Test run.
Alright, so... I've got 3. Let's do... Let's play a Strip Mine. I'll tap Forest, colorless, and I will sack Strip Mine to Squandered Resources for another colorless. To play a Titiana, Protective Argoth, legendary creature elemental, 5/3. When it enters the battlefield, return target land card from my graveyard to the battlefield. I will choose Verdant Catacombs. And then now it's on the battlefield. Whenever a land I control is put into the graveyard from the battlefield, I put a 5/3 elemental creature token onto the battlefield. I will pay 1 life. I will sack Verdant Catacombs. This deck is probably going to be me the target.
There's a lot of value happening.
I will get a 5/3. What is it? 5/3 elemental.
5/3 green elemental.
So I don't have that actual token. So there's that. I will search for a swamp that comes onto the battlefield. Then, oh wait, I could go forest. I'm gonna go forest because where are you, forests? There's a lot of searching for this stuff in this deck.
I have a Lord Windgrace deck. It loves to search the library.
Yeah. I'll put a forest on the battlefield. And then I'm going to use Soul of Windgrace. I'm going to use its forest ability. And I'm going to... So I'll tap my forest. Would anybody like to cut my deck?
Nah.
I will tap my forest. I will discard a Lotus Field. And I gain 3 life. But when that Lotus Field enters the graveyard, oh wait, I didn't control it, did I?
I think you got to sack it from
Yeah.
the field.
Well, dang it.
That's a good idea.
It's alright.
It's
I
nice.
still gain. I still
a
gain
nice
3
try,
land.
but,
Still gain 3 land. It's alright. Alright. So then, who doesn't have creatures out? Just you.
I have one that's tapped.
Yeah, so technically.
All right, so we'll let the fates decide.
I
here.
am letting you draw cards though. I'll point that out.
That's fair.
Whoa!
That's called politics.
There it is.
Still roll the dice, just 1 through 6s.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
Yeah, 1 through 6 is up. All right, so I will swing just Soul of Windgrace at Donald for 5 commander damage. When he attacks, I will put Lotus Field onto the battlefield, sacking 2 lands.
And you get 2
and I get 2 triggers and get 2 more elementals.
This is bad.
All right. It's not looking good, Kyle.
Patrons, you voted wrong. It was whatever the other deck
I don't. Oh, okay. Got it.
There we
All right.
This deck gets wrecked by destruction though. Board wipes.
I do have some, so
Are you done with your turn?
I am done with it.
Let me untap my 2 forests. I will draw for turn. I will play another forest. I would love to tap 2 and play out Ayula, the Queen Among Bears. Ayula says whenever another bear other than her comes in the battlefield under my control, I can choose one. I can either put 2 1/1 counters on target bear, or another bear I control target bear I control fights target creature I do not control. So she currently does nothing. However, I am going to tap the Nykthos for 1 colorless to equip Swift Foot Boots. She is now hexproof and haste. And I will also go ahead and pay 1 green to cast an enchantment called Predatory Hunger. It says whenever any opponent successfully casts a creature spell, put a 1/1 counter on an enchanted creature. I'll go ahead and enchant Ayula.
that's
It's
pretty
gonna be
good.
one big bear.
That is gonna be a big bear.
That's the hopes. She's biggin'.
Is it whenever somebody casts a creature spell or a creature enters the battlefield?
Whenever they cast, they
Okay.
successfully cast a creature spell. And with that, she does have haste, but I could not attack you, and that could be my favor.
Cashed in.
All right, perfect. We're square. I will not attack. No commander damage for you.
All right. I'll
I will
take it.
pass my turn.
All right, I'm gonna go to untap, and then on my upkeep, I'm going to tap Sivrus and sacrifice my Stinky Imp. And now we're gonna go in turn order. So I'm gonna mill a card for each of you, and then you're going to either let me put it in my hand, or you're gonna
Okay,
pay 3 life.
Okay.
So for you, you have Prowling Serpapard.
That's the one that gives the counterspell protection, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
I'm taking 3 life.
All right. Oh no, Louis, we have Sir Conrad the Grim.
Oh, I hate that card. No, I'll pay through that.
All right. It begins. Donald, you have Elias Ilkor, Sadistic Pilgrim.
You can have that.
Wow.
There it is.
Wow.
Look at him.
Target.
All right.
We're friends.
Then I will go to, yes, I agree. I'll go to my draw, and I will choose to dredge my Stinkweed Imp and mill 5 cards. 5. So we have, ooh, man, a Doom Whisper, Perpetual Timepiece, Arcane Signet, Bolliged Recovery, and Poison Tip Archer.
All going to the graveyard.
All going to the grave.
Good thing you can't ever get them back.
I know, right?
Boy, I wish.
He's got Bojuku Bogs, just me.
I do not play black, so I do not have a
I don't
Bojuka Bog.
Funny you would mention, I'm going to play Bajuka Bog,
Targeting yourself?
Choose yourself.
choosing the opposite of myself, which I believe is Louis.
That's gonna wreck
That
me.
is the opposite of yourself.
That's gonna wreck me. Do I have any response? Any
You
ability to respond?
You could sack some more lands.
Sack it on the back.
What's causing you to be able to do that?
Bajuka
Bojuka
Bog.
Bog.
And it's entering the battlefield, right?
Yep.
Yep.
That wrecks me. All right, I lose 3 lands out of my graveyard.
Love it.
Wow.
I'm all about it.
Wow,
Oh,
but
yeah.
who would have thought Bojuku Bog would be a good card?
I know, right? It comes
Sarcasm, everybody. That
I
was,
sure did.
that was called sarcasm. Before the comic section.
I mean, it's just like a swamp, but it comes in tap, too.
Then I'm going to do something crazy and pay 3 for my Stinkweed Imp.
Hey, there it is.
And then I will pass my
Did
turn.
you just successfully cast a creature spell?
I did. You get a +1/+1 counter.
Sweet.
I will untap and I will draw. And I know it's not a land because I know what the top 2 cards in my library is. I think I'm going to, since I had no maximum hand size, pass the turn.
Okay. Is that just what you do?
That's what I do.
That's
That's
just
what I do.
Yep.
That's
Beautiful.
what it
Draw,
does.
draw cards.
I will draw for turn.
If I get to some more lands, we'll be able to draw a lot more cards. But
You You want to let me draw? You want to tap so we can draw cards?
All right. The next time you swing with Windgrace, you don't swing at me.
Deal.
Okay, so you can draw. Everybody may draw a card and gain a life.
Definitely should
Oh,
have done
man.
that. I like the little noises that
It
makes.
is a nice noise.
All right. Well, let us play. Oh, this taps for three, right? Okay, sweet. Or another elemental. Dang, it's gonna wreck you guys. Let's go with a Lotus Field for 3 green. And I'll tap this for 2 red. Floating a green. I'll sacrifice to Squandered Resources for 2 more colorless.
Ooh.
To play an Omnath Locus of Rage. It's a legendary creature elemental. As landfall, whenever a land enters the battlefield under my control, put a 5/5 red and green elemental creature token onto the battlefield. Whenever Omnath Locus of Rage or another elemental you control dies, Omnath deals 3 damage to each creature or player. Or to target creature or player.
Did you successfully cast a creature spell?
I did successfully. Well, unless
right.
somebody wants to negate that.
I will get a counter.
Wrongly Corrupt said, people need to start taking Louis out. I need some points.
Oh, we can totally do that. Well, actually, I don't know that I can.
I need another blue source.
I'm just here.
I will play a land for turn, triggering my landfall, and I get a 5/5 elemental, which I'm going to represent as a 0/1 elemental, but I'll put a little 5
As a
counter
phoenix
on the bottom. Sorry. And
He has
you
not
blew
death
up
touch.
my
Definitely
wait.
not that touch.
Did I sacrifice these 2? These are not
Yes.
exiled.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be great
he has
if
death
someone
touch?
had a ley line.
What's yours? 2?
Mine is a 4/4.
Before. Boo. You gonna block it?
I don't know, am I?
Might. I need a land back. Can't attack you because I made a deal that has death touch. Let's go with Soul of Windgrace at you again.
Anybody cast a creature spell with flesh?
I cannot, unfortunately.
Not currently.
Well,
But I will tell you this: I will not attack you again. Next
yeah,
turn.
because I'm going to 10 commander damage.
Yeah, I'm not gonna kill you with commander damage on turn 4.
Hey, Donald, have you tried building a better deck?
I need help. Someone help me. I'll take 5.
When that attacks, I put a land card from my graveyard on the battlefield, tap, triggering elemental.
Would you like me to put my dice in?
No, I'm just gonna keep reaching
where you
over
can reach?
awkwardly. All right, go ahead.
All right, I will untap. Draw for turn. I think I will go ahead and play my land for turn as a memorial to Unity. And I'm going to... Let's see, so my devotion right now is 2. So if I pay 2 to tap Nykthos, I'll lose 1
Yeah.
1 mana.
1 mana.
So that
loss.
doesn't help any. So I will go ahead and just pay 4 to play an artifact called Panharmonicon.
Ooh, that's pretty good in that.
Panharmonicon says if an artifact or creature entering the battlefield causes a triggered ability of a permanent I control to trigger, it triggles an additional time.
Triggle.
Triggle.
My money don't trickle.
I do not believe I want to attack because, yeah, I just don't want to. So I will go ahead and pass.
Smart.
No, he's a blocker now. He can block Lord Windgrace.
Untap?
Well, no, he can't. Well, if somebody plays.
If somebody plays a couple more creatures,
I got like 5 creatures in this deck.
I'm going to do the same trick I did last turn. On my upkeep, I'm going to sack my Stinkweed. Altar of Dementia.
In the graveyard.
Okay, take 3. Louis, you have Reclamation Sage.
Do you ever just hit lands or anything like that? I'll take 3. I'm not letting you take anything back.
And Donald, you have Cruel Celebrant.
you can have it.
Okay. Donald's my
I see a
favorite.
pattern.
I mean, I'm at 33,
Yeah, that's
so
fair.
And then in lieu of dredging, I'm just going to draw. Oh, God. Oh, God. I'm going to play Command Tower for turn. Do I want to do this? Yeah, I want to do this now. I'm very sorry, Severus. I'm going to pay white for my Arctic Tree Line. Whatever, for 6 mana. For Farewell. Exile all artifacts, creatures, enchantments, not graveyards.
All right, this does have to happen. But before it does, I'm going to tap Howl Fountain and Plains. I'm going to play Energy Arc. So I can untap any number of creatures. Those creatures neither deal nor receive combat damage this turn. I'm going to untap Kwain. And I'm going to tap them so everybody can draw and gain life if they wish.
wow, artifacts. You're choosing artifacts, creatures, and enchantments.
Yep,
You couldn't have let me just keep artifacts?
Artifacts, creatures, and enchantments. That's everything I own.
it is.
And I don't think I have a way of dealing with it. That was a good play. And it's exiled, so nothing even dies. So no Omnath triggers.
You're welcome.
Whew. Good play, sir.
That was
That was a good play.
that was a game saving
That
play.
was a game-saving play. Exiled, right?
Yes.
Gosh. I think you made a mistake by not hitting squandered resources.
I think I
I
did.
think that was a mistake.
I did. But hey, I lived.
I
with
will
it.
choose that Soul Windgrace goes to the command zone.
Can I offer you anything to make it like that?
To make it go.
To make
next.
it.
You go away?
And after that, I will pass the turn.
All right.
That's a good card. What was that? I missed
That was-
Farewell.
that was
Farewell. Oh, yeah.
That is a good one.
That's a pretty seb.
Spilled water on my cards. Good thing they're double sleeved.
Oh. My
I just
bags.
got
Can
a
afford
text.
inner sleeves.
I just got a text from my mother's boyfriend. Everybody could speak up a little bit.
Oh, okay. I'm actually going to tap 4, and I'm going to play Smothering Tithe. It's an enchantment. Whenever an opponent draws a card, they may pay 2. If not, I make a treasure token. I'm going to pass the turn. It's been a lot
I'm
better.
gonna
than
draw a
Quain's
card, and I'm not gonna pay 2. You can have your treasure.
These will represent my treasures.
I have nothing. I own nothing in my life right now. All right. I'll drop a land.
How painful. It is really good after the board wipe.
I'll drop 6 mana
Yeah. It's a good way to recover.
to play an Ulvenwold Hydra creature. It's a 6-drop with reach. Its power and toughness are equal to the number of lands I control, which in this case is 4. When it enters the battlefield, I may search my library for a land card, put it on the battlefield tapped, and then search my library, and then shuffle my library. And that's all I will be doing, and I will pass the turn as I...
All right. I will move to my turn and draw for turn.
Would you like to pay 2?
I will not pay. You may have your treasure.
Thank you.
I'll play my land for turn. I think, let's see, I have 4, 5, 6 mana. So,
I'm going to be choosing Lotus Veil, which causes me to sacrifice 2 other lands. I'll sacrifice this.
Better hold it. Don't get another Bajuka bug there.
Ooh,
I'm going to go turn up the volume back in the back for the people while you guys are...
sounds good.
I'm going to cast an Incubation Druid. So, it's a creature that says add 1 mana of any type that a land I control could produce, which is green. Spoiler alert. If Incubation Druid has a 1/1 counter on it, I can add 3 mana of that type instead, and I can pay 5 to adapt at 3, which would put 3 1/1 counters on it. I will then, with my remaining mana, I'm going to cast A Vizier of the Menagerie. So Vizier says I may look at the top card of my library at any time. I can cast the top card of my library if it's a creature card, and I can spend mana as though it's mana of any color to cast creature spells, even though they're all green. But
Very good.
I'm going to look at the top card of my library at any time. And I believe I will be passing.
All right. Unfortunately, I don't have any upkeep shenanigans this turn, but
Would you like to pay 2?
I would.
Fair enough.
Smelling Tide is such a good card.
Yeah, you ought to, like, in this deck, I can untap Kwain a bunch, and it gets really ridiculous with Smelling Tide.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. You're making us all draw cards, and then that's
Well, you don't
gross.
have to draw the cards, but
Nothing wrong
Oh
with
yeah,
that.
we don't have to.
I'm drawing the cards.
I'm gonna draw the card.
So I'm gonna play a swamp for turn. Then you said are you still looking for lands?
yes, I would love to have a land.
All right. Well, I'm gonna do you a solid.
Mhm.
I'm gonna pay a green and a colorless to beside you your smothering.
You a solid.
So
That, the monkey paw curls.
yeah. So this is a legendary land. I can tap it to add green, or I can use its channel ability, which is what I did. Pay 1 and a green and discard it to destroy target artifact, enchantment, or non-basic land an opponent controls. That player may search their library for a land card with a basic land type, put it onto the battlefield, and shuffle.
All right, so it destroys it.
Yes.
Okay.
And you can search for any land with a land type.
Okay. I think
So
the
you-
Smothering Tide might be, or
So you still have 2
Holy Fountain
treasures.
might be the only one. I still do have 2 treasures. Yes.
That's better than a lot.
Yeah. I'm gonna get integrated farmland.
Better than no treasures.
And then I think I'm going to pay black, colorless for a Midnight Reaper. This is a creature, a 3/2 zombie knight. Whenever a non-token creature I control dies, it deals 1 damage to me, and I draw a card. And then I'll pass turn.
All right. Anybody want to cut this deck?
I would like to. I think you're cheating.
There you go.
That card right there, you don't get it. Goes to the bottom.
As long as it's not approaching the second sign, I'm cool with it. All right, I will draw for turn. I think I'm going to tap 4 and bring Kwain out again. Do I want to do anything else? I do not. I will pass the turn.
Cool, cool. I will draw for turn. What?
Purple matte sleeves look sick. It does.
That's my girlfriend.
I see how it is.
She's so supportive.
I also have purple sleeves.
It's no.
What does your girlfriend think of me?
Oh no.
Actually, I know what she thinks of me, and she wants to beat me in Pauper. Or not Pauper, in
The league.
in
league,
in
yes.
league.
Yeah.
Yeah, she wants to beat me in league.
Yeah, our fantasy MTG league.
All right. I'm going to.
She says yes, and I will.
One of these
Hey.
Gronda.
Hey, Joey was successfully in beating me this week, so
Yeah,
anything could happen
well,
if Joey can beat me.
Yeah, but Joe can do it. I did
Poor
it first,
Joey.
though.
He's doing a good job back there. Be nice to Joey.
I'm
all right,
always
I'm
nice
gonna
to Joey.
tap 6. I have to tap 7, even though it only cost me 6, but I have to get the extra color there. So this would be black, this would be green, that'll be red. To play Soul Windgrace again. I'm floating a mana, but that's just gonna kind of die with itself there. I'll play Terramorphic Expanse, a land, I'll sack it. Whenever it enters, hold on. Before I play a land, sorry. Whenever this enters the battlefield, I may put a land card tapped. Oh, it comes in tapped, okay. That'll come in tapped. I'll Terramorphic Stance. I'll sack that. And search. And then I will go ahead and pass.
You rebuilt rather quickly.
On your end step, I'm going to look at the top card of my library at any time to make sure it's still the same card it was last time I looked.
I grabbed a swamp.
I will draw that card. Then I will look at the top card of my library. What's a card?
Is mana burn not a thing? Louis needs to.
Oh man, I
Is that
wish
old? Is that
there-
old school?
That's old
Before
school.
I was born.
Yeah, so if you would leave a phase and you had unspent mana, it would deal damage to you for each
That's
unspent.
cool.
Imagine
They made
everyone
it-
had a Yearlock of Scorch.
Yeah, they made a commander that
Yeah.
does that,
Yeah.
which is really cool.
It is a cool commander.
I'm gonna play my land for turn. My devotion is still 2, so my Nykthos is sad. So I will.
Why don't you have more devotion?
I don't know. It's probably because of you.
Do you even care about forests? Do you even care about your devotion?
I
is
do.
So low.
I am.
You,
I am very much about the forest. In fact, I'm going to play a Forgotten Ancient elemental creature. Whenever a player casts a spell, I may put a 1/1 counter on Forgotten Ancient. And at the beginning of my upkeep, I may move any number of 1/1 counters from Forgotten Ancient to other creatures.
Like mine.
would you like to cut my deck?
That is a possibility. My devotion is now 3. So I could, in theory, tap my Nykthos for 3.
For even. Well, you get 3 green instead of
3 green
2
instead
green
of just 3
colors,
mana. I'm going to look at top card of my library again because I already forgot. Okay, that's what it is.
Yes, just as I left it.
Just as it was the last time. I'm going to pay 1 green, and I'm going to cycle my Tranquil Thicket. Draw a card. Then I'll look at top card of my library. Interesting. I'm going to go ahead and pay 2. Because with Vizier, I can cast cards from top of my library if they're a creature. I will go ahead and cast a Balduvan Bears. It is just a 2/2 bear with no other abilities.
It's got a very
It has
scary
a lot,
artwork.
it has a lot of flavor text.
Ooh.
Wait, can you read the flavor text?
I will.
In
It says-
character. In character.
It says there.
No, you have to play it like
What
Dis of the
character-
Restless.
What? I don't understand what you're saying.
You have to read it to us like Dis of the Restless.
You have to read it as
I
if
don't
you
know
are
who
a
Ditha
turtle.
is.
I will figure it
He's
out.
restless.
Read it like you're a bear.
That's better.
They're a hardy bunch, but I'd still bet
That was
they
fun.
just
It was funnier when you
do
just
the
did
worst
growling.
thing. All right, I have successfully cast a spell, so I will get a 1/1 counter on my Forgotten Ancient, and then I will end my turn.
Alrighty.
I can't believe you X out all my elementals.
Did I? When did that happen? I don't
That
know, but
was
I'm
me.
glad it did.
Yeah, that was good. For the sake of the stream, I was very happy about it.
Yeah, I could see the joy. in
Yeah,
your
since you
face.
won on turn 5 last week.
Was it turn 5?
Yeah.
That wasn't
Oh my
my
God,
fault. That
it
was
was really-
Joda's fault. That's Wizard's fault.
I thought I was doing pretty good. Oh,
Did you?
No.
Did you? I'm gonna play a swamp for turn. And then somebody posted earlier about the reserve list card being cool, so I want to feel cool too. I'm gonna cast Hunting Grounds. I think this is reserve list. I'm pretty sure. This is an enchantment.
Comment section will correct you, I'm sure.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, comments section. This has Threshold, which means its ability triggers only if I have 7 or more cards in my graveyard. I definitely do. Whenever an opponent casts a spell, I may put a creature card from my hand onto the battlefield.
What? Wait a second. Whoa. Did I hear you correctly?
Okay, first things first. You get a counter.
I do get a counter. Wow. I just want to make sure I heard that
And it's
correctly.
from your hand to the battlefield.
Yeah.
Not reserve list.
Not reserve list. That's definitely.
So
what
is
I
it
said.
just it's put it onto the battlefield? It's not casting it
Yep.
without paying it. Okay.
It's kind of wild though.
It's pretty cool.
It is.
And then I'm going to pay a black and a white to cast Cruel Celebrant. Whenever it is a creature, whenever it or another creature or planeswalker I control dies, each opponent loses a life and I gain a life. And that'll
I'll get a counter.
And then I will pay 3 black or Yeheni, Undying Partisan. Another creature, a 2/2 with haste. Whenever a creature an opponent controls dies, put a 1/1 counter on them, and I can sacrifice another creature to have it gain indestructible until the end of turn.
I'll get another counter.
Yes, you will. And after that, I will pass.
All right. I want to untap. I will draw.
Cast a spell.
Possibly. Let's see. How much mana do I have? Alright, I'm going to tap Plains and Reliquary Tower for Arcane Signet.
Beautiful.
Yep, taps for any color.
Since you cast a spell, I'm going to put onto the battlefield Elias Ilkor, Sadistic Pilgrim. Thank you, Donald.
And also, I'm going to get a counter because you cast a spell.
Stop
I did not
casting
cast.
spells.
Don't cast spell.
I got one to cast.
That's crazy.
It's pretty good.
That's insane.
Okay. Which one do I want to tap? I'll do that one. Okay, I'm going to tap 4. I want to play Divine Reckoning. Each player chooses a creature and destroys the rest.
Love it.
Hmm.
Good job.
Yep.
All right. Well,
Okay.
first of all,
Wait, when you play that,
He would.
you get to put a creature out.
Is it a May
can.
ability or?
It is a May. Yeah, I may.
Darn.
You have to.
Do it.
I'm
I
considering
did choose getting a
No,
a
I'm
counter.
not going to do it.
Okay. I'm going to choose Kwain, obviously.
I'm gonna choose Windgrace.
In
Good.
does it say target?
Now each player chooses a creature, so no, it's not target.
Then before that resolves,
Mhm.
I'm going to use Yeheni's ability to sacrifice my Elias Ilkor. Another creature. So everybody is going to lose 1 life, and I'm going to gain a life. There we go. And then I'm going to lose a life and draw a card.
You gain 1 life or 1 for each.
I gain 1 life, and
And
then
then
I
he'll
lose
lose
a
a
life.
life. So
Oh,
he'll
okay.
stay,
Yep.
yeah.
Yeheni is going to gain indestructible until end of turn.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's my thing. So then I'm gonna choose my Midnight Reaper to go to the graveyard. Since it dies, everyone loses a life, and I gain a life, and then I'll lose a life and draw a card.
All right. Divine Reckoning resolves. I'm going to pass.
Cool. I'm gonna draw a card. Return.
Oh, do you get to cast a spell?
Bajukubog. Exile.
Oh wow.
That's a noof.
Oh.
That is a noof.
I didn't even think about it. It was the right land to play. I just wanted to
Oh.
get my vengeance
Ah.
via Bujuku Bogs.
I'm going to put a Beast Whisperer onto the battlefield because you cast a spell.
It wasn't a spell.
That's a land.
Never mind. I'm not gonna do that.
3 minutes ago.
I am a bad listener.
And remember. All right. I probably
don't
should
forget
have.
your counter
I'm an
straight
idiot.
to
I
put
probably
on
should have played this card that has.
You need
Oh
Don't
yeah,
control.
how many died?
But it's all right.
Well, I think is it sacrifice?
It was
or
worth
die?
the.
Dies.
All right.
Okay.
Don't forget counters, Trey.
How many
You need
creatures
some-
did you have?
I had 3.
3, and then how many did you have, Louis?
He only that
I
we
sacked
sacked.
one.
Yeah,
I
I
sacked
sacked
one.
3.
So
He
three,
sacked 1.
4, and then
What do we do?
I got counters.
How
on
big
Yeheni.
Yeheni got?
Yeah.
How many creatures died?
Okay. I'm gonna pay 3 mana and play Tireless Tracker. I should have done this before I got all excited about Bajuku Bog, but it's alright. It's not the end of the world. Tireless Tracker is a creature. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under my control, I investigate. Then whenever I sacrifice a clue, I get a 1/1. It's alright. More importantly, let's see. What can I do? By discarding a land card, I can gain 3 life. That's not super worth it. I'm just gonna pay black and green. I've got 6 floating to play Windgrace's Judgment. For any number of opponents, destroy target non-land permanent that player controls. So I'm gonna leave the everybody gets to draw a card.
Okay.
I'm gonna destroy that,
My 1 permanent.
and I'm gonna destroy. Is this what's making us do all those things?
He can.
This is the aristocrat that makes everyone lose life. This is my sacrifice outlet.
He can sack something to get it indestructible though.
I can.
Okay, so I'll destroy that then.
And
Is
do
that
you
all your
want to?
targets?
Do you want to?
That's for any number of opponents. So
Do you want to change your mind about destroying my?
I do not want to do that.
I do have a treasure token. I have an arcane signet.
I know that a lot of our shop is watching right now, and they'll find joy in you dying.
What?
You beat up on everybody else.
I do
at the
not.
shop.
I am a nice
In response
guy.
to you casting a spell, I'll put my Beast Whisperer out. and then I will use a Yeheni's ability to sacrifice my Celebrant. Everyone will lose a life, and I will gain a life.
Perfect. All right, and then movie. Go. What movie is that from?
Dude, where's my car?
Gosh,
It's classic.
we're
I'm
best
classic.
friends. All right, I got one floating, but I think it's gonna just die. No, let's use it to gain 3 life and discard a land card. I gain 3 life.
There you
And then Soul of Windgrace. I just killed Donald to
You
Commander.
told me
God.
you would not.
go. How much commander names does it have?
He's at 10.
I'm at 10.
So technically, I could
You're
just
not
do it
gonna
again.
kill him.
I mean, I
Yeah.
could.
He
But
got-
then I could like do it and get him to 20 just so he knows not to mess with me.
Yeah.
I mean, like bully him a little bit.
You are a bully.
All right, what is that stuff at?
That is a 6/2 indestructible.
Yeah, well, that's not gonna work.
Or sorry, a 6/6.
He's a
not
1/3. It lets you draw cards though.
All right, this time we'll do it. I'm gonna roll dice here. I'm gonna roll dice there. I'm gonna roll dice
That means you don't
there.
attack, right?
What?
One, roll dice there.
Hey.
All right, so I'm gonna swing at Donald again with Soul Windgrace, allowing me to put Gemstone Mine onto the battlefield, triggering Tireless Tracker, giving me a clue token, and Gemstone will have its 3 things. Do I even have a clue token? I do. Fancy.
That is a fancy blue token.
All right, Gemstone has 3 counters on it as well, and then that is all she wrote.
All right, I will untap, and with no permanents on the battlefield, draw.
What are all those?
Those aren't they don't even matter. That's very sad for us.
There's some Nixos in there.
That taps for 0. I'm going to pay 4 and cast my commander, the Queen of Bears.
Very regal lady.
Someone's saying don't forget counters, Trey.
I already.
We got it.
Yeah.
I'm not always
And
this stupid, I swear.
Only when people are watching.
That's right.
I'm gonna go ahead and do this now, I think.
Since you cast a spell, I'm going to put Yavimaya Dryad onto the battlefield and search for a land.
How many cards do you have in your hand?
1, 2 now? 2 now. Thank you.
Actually, no, I'm not going to. I'm just going to pass my turn.
Can you keep doing stuff for a minute?
What we can do is we can tell everybody what we're doing next time, which is going to be on the 8th, is what we said?
Yeah.
None of us checked our schedules. I definitely haven't talked to my wife yet. But on the 8th, we are going to do a budget commander. It's going to be, what did we say?
You
Let's
ran
go
out before you.
Two.
You want to go 50 or 25?
Oh my god.
I could do
No, I-
50 board.
I want 100.
Chat, let us know. Do you want $50 or $25 commander decks? I already have a $25 commander deck.
I don't
though.
think
Fair enough. I already have.
I don't think I can
$250.
make a commander deck for
Yeah,
You
for $25.
can.
There's
That's the challenge.
There's 100
That's
cards
the
in
whole
there.
point.
like
Not
all
including lands, man.
Lands don't count. And that's
so
the
like I
point.
can play Nykthos and Herborg and
No, lands, like, you play with basic lands. So we're going to do a budget commander night, and then following week, or 2 weeks after that, or whatever, we'll be doing the Warhammer commander decks. And then I think that puts us to Halloween, where we will have a Halloween-themed commander night. So make sure you hit subscribe and join along with us so you can watch the live stream. And thank you for being here. Back to your gameplay.
Yes.
This game is sponsored by me.
It actually is.
So I untapped, upkeep, and drawed. What was that?
I don't know.
I'm gonna play a force for turn. And then I'm gonna pay black, and I'm going to cast Dam on Soul of Windgrace.
Oh, damn.
This is a sorcery. Destroy target creature. A creature destroyed this way can't be regenerated. And I can overload it for 2 white, but I did not do that.
All right, it dies. How do you kill something that's already dead?
I have salt.
Yeah, I'd probably say, I guess, or saltpeter shotgun.
Then I'm gonna pay 4 mana to mutate a Boneyard Lurker onto Yeheni Undying Partisan. Mutate is an alternate casting cost for this creature. Whenever this creature mutates, return target permanent card from your graveyard to your hand. So I'm going to choose my Cruel Celebrant.
One of the only,
One of
the only permanent
the only
two.
voice that you got. And since I cast a card, or cast a creature, I'm going to draw with Beast Whisperer. I will pay another 2 to cast that Cruel Celebrant. So I will draw another card with Beast Whisperer. I will pay 1 and cast a Caustic Caterpillar. This is a 1/1 insect. I can pay 1 and a green and sacrifice it to destroy target artifact or enchantment. Beast Whisperer, I'll draw a card. And then I'll pay a black for Stitcher Supplier. Another creature, when it enters the battlefield or dies, put the top 3 cards of my library into my graveyard. So I will Beast Whisperer, draw a card, and then I will mill 3. Teysa Karlov, Sol Ring, and Selesnius Sanctuary. Now I'm going to move to combat, and I have an 8/8 with haste, and I can give it indestructible, and I'm going to swing it at Louis.
Seems good.
It's okay.
Okay. I will take the 8.
All right. And after that, I'm going to pass my turn.
Right, on your end step, I'm gonna tap Kwain.
Okay.
Everybody can draw and gain a life if they so wish.
I'm gonna need a life here.
I'll untap and draw for turn.
Trey, still need to cast your commander. I need that point.
All right, I'm gonna tap 4.
I actually think the last 2 or 3 times I've played this deck, I've not cast my commander.
I'm gonna play Unbender Tine. Then I can tap it to untap a target permanent.
Oh, here we go. We're just gonna draw out our decks.
Maybe not. Man, how much cards is it? 1, 2, 3.
Just a casual 11 cards.
Casual 11. Don't worry about it. And I think I got to play. I'll play Myriad Landscape. Comes in play tap. And I'm gonna pass.
Cool. I'm gonna draw for turn.
While you're taking your turn,
Can't wait.
I'm going to Worldly Tutor. It's an instant that I can search my library for a creature card, reveal that card, shuffle my library, and put it on top.
Oh man. Hate this card so much. It's amazing how much I played Commander differently when there's a stream going on. People are gonna judge me. That's all I can do though. Really. Let's see. How much does Windgrace cost here? 8, 6, 8. I have 3. Are you gonna make us draw at some point?
Probably. I'm gonna try to do that at his end step so he can't keep throwing stuff down.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah.
You can try. I'll do it anyway.
Yeah, we'll see
Alright.
what happens.
Well, I'm gonna back off a little bit. Cost me 8 to play that. Let's go with 6 for Eternity Vessel. It's an artifact. Enters the battlefield with X charge counters on it, where X is my life total, which will be 28.
Where X is your love total.
My love total, 28.
1,000.
And then whenever a land enters the battlefield under my control, I can have my life total become the number of charge counters on it.
That seems okay.
Yeah, that's fair. Donald, thank you for bringing dice. Mine are in my bag.
All right. I'm so glad I could provide you with that.
Yeah. Came prepared. Listen, I got a child to bed tonight right before we started the stream, everyone. It was
crunch time.
It was 3 minutes before we started.
She was reading the song of her people.
Yeah, it was 3
quite
minutes
loudly.
before. All right, I've got 5 mana here. let's go. Let's sack to draw a card on that clue, and then it's 5 again. I'll play an Ancient Tomb. Give me another clue. I'll tap the tomb and deal 2 damage to myself to sack the clue to draw a card. And I will then go ahead and pass turn.
Alright, so on your end step, I cast Worldly Tutor and I searched up Rishkar, Pima Renegade. And Rishkar will go on the top of my library. So then I will...
You search for another non-bear.
I did search for another non-bear.
Yeah. Flavor. Fail.
Are those 3 bears you showed in the preview the only ones? In the
They're the only bears. I will move to my draw
Everyone
step
watch the preview
and
to know
draw.
what 3 bears are in this deck.
I think he's already played one. The
Yeah,
Barovia
there-
bear?
there's a couple bears in here. I'll
A
play...
couple literally means 2.
Right, that's what I said. I will tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to play an enchantment called Doubling Season.
That's a good enchantment.
Doubling Season says if an effect would create 1 or more tokens under my control, it creates twice that many. And if an effect would put 1 or more one-on-one counters, it puts twice that many. It in fact doubles everything, which is probably where they came from the name. The deck definitely does have Bearscape, although I don't have the cool
It's a cool one.
secret layer one.
Yeah.
Dice in the hot
In the
tub,
hot
or the hot
tub,
spray.
That's hilarious.
So then I will pay 3, and I'm going to play out Rishkar. So when he is a creature, says when he enters the battlefield, I put a 1/1 counter on each of up to 2 target creatures. And creatures I control with a 1/1 counter can tap to add 1 green. So since I have Doubling Season out, I'll choose these 2 creatures and they'll actually get 2 1/1s instead of 1. And with that, I believe I got nothing. Let's see, you got a 3/2. I got a 4/4. I feel like I'm just going to attack Louis with a 4/4.
It's fine, I'll take it.
You deserve it. And that's commander damage.
It's fine.
Oh.
Ah. It's to the left.
To the left, to the left.
Take it
Okay.
back now, y'all.
What is
Alright.
the name of this thing for people who ask? Because it's amazing.
It's a Mox Topper is the name.
Mox
Was it
Topper.
made by Moxfield?
I have no
It
idea.
is not.
Oh, maybe.
This
Well.
episode is sponsored, but they don't know it, by Mox Topper.
Unbeknownst to them.
Cheapest sponsorship in the game.
I will pass my turn, sir.
All right.
Hey, maybe they can give us the free upgraded version. Yeah.
You cannot proxy cards in any of my games. Somebody asked, do proxies have value? For our budget. I mean, they're free, so, I mean, you can play all the expensive cards.
Just play all the pro.
Let's see. I really don't want to pick on you, Donald.
Do it.
I don't
really
want you
don't.
to either.
Pick on him.
I really
Pick on
don't
him.
want to. Don't take this the wrong way.
Oh,
Take it the wrong way.
why does everyone hate me?
I'm gonna pay 3 for Plague Crafter. This is a creature
Okay.
at 3/2.
I don't-
Whenever it enters the battlefield, each player sacrifices a creature or planeswalker. Each player who can't discards a card.
I can't. I have to have Kwain out, so I'm going to tap 2 or 1 for blue and a treasure. I'm going to counterspell.
Okay.
To play crafter.
Nice.
Well done. Well done, Queen.
All right. All right. I see how it is. Oh shit.
I think chat has decided on we have a $25 vote, a $50 vote, and a $10 Pauper Commander vote, and that is it. So they haven't decided anything.
Okay. So,
I think Chad
That's
That's
all
all
I
over
know.
the place.
I'm going to shock in an Overgrown Tomb. And then I'm going to pay black, colorless, 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 for 6 mana total. Cast Agadeem's Awakening.
All right, what's that do?
Return from my graveyard to the battlefield any number of target creature cards that have different converted mana cost X or less. So I am going to choose Platecrafter, and that's it.
I still can't lose it. I hate that you're making me do this.
I need to do it.
All right, I'm going to tap a Plains and my treasure. I'm going to Dovin's Veto. Can't target spell, can't beat.
Isn't that non-creature? Isn't?
It is not
It
creature.
is.
Okay.
I win.
Wait a minute.
Well, I mean, you can wait a minute. Wait.
No, Agadeem's
Yeah,
Awakening
that's not.
was
Yeah,
before
sorry.
Plains.
I thought you were cast. I
Yep,
thought
yep.
it was Play
You gave me a mini heart attack, Donald.
Right.
Dang.
The first time I did cast him, I draw a card from Beast Whisperer. Well,
That was fun,
that
guys. That was
sucks.
For you.
For you, I'm gonna move to combat. I'm gonna swing a cool 8 at Louis.
Is it commander?
Nope.
I'll take it.
All right, and then I will pass turn.
Okay, on your end step, I'll tap Kwain.
Yep.
You guys may draw a card and gain life if you so wish.
I wish.
That is pretty good. I will tap Unwinding Time, untap Kwain, tap Kwain. You may draw and gain life if you so wish.
Yeah, I'm trying to make these life totals go in the other direction.
I will untap and draw for turn. 2, 3, 4. Okay. All right, I'm going to tap 5. I'm going to play Tragic Arrogance. Each player may choose from among permanents they control an artifact, a creature, an enchantment, a planeswalker, and then they sacrifice the rest.
Including lands?
Not non-lands, I mean,
Okay.
non-lands.
Woo!
So I'm going to choose
You would love that.
Kwain and Unwinding Time
But before that goes
before
off,
it goes off.
I'm going to pay 2 and sacrifice my Caustic Caterpillar
Mhm.
to destroy your artifact, Louis.
Okay. In response to that, I'm going to pay 3 and play a Haro as initial cost because I have to sacrifice a land. I will sacrifice Bujuku Bog. Search my library for 2 basic land cards and put them onto the battlefield. And so my life total, I'll take a Swamp and a Mountain tapped. I get 2 clue tokens and my life total becomes 28.
And then I'm going to use Yeheni's ability. Is it
It's
sacrifice?
sacrifice, yes.
So I'm going to sacrifice my Stitcher Supplier and mill 3 cards. And everyone will lose 1 life, and I will gain 1 life. And then the rest will go up. So everyone will lose another 3 life, and I will gain 3 life.
Okay. All right, how long is the stream right now?
And then,
We're
We're at
long
an
enough.
hour.
You can end it if you want.
Well, I might not end it, but we'll see what happens.
and how many
I was gonna
creatures
say,
died?
Yeheni
'Cause
gets-
Yeheni gets bigger.
I only had 1.
I had
1.
0.
Louis had 0.
What I have?
So
You have any
creature
creatures
die.
die?
No,
Those are
I only had 1 creature out there.
I'm going to tap these 2, and I'm going to play Trescadecophilia. It's a creature. I have no maximum hand size. At the beginning of my upkeep, if I have exactly 13 cards in my hand, I win the game.
Yeah, 12.
Right now, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 9
Okay.
right now. So
Alright.
I'm not there yet. And I'm going to pass the turn.
Okay.
whoever had me gaining 50 life first.
Oh, Trey.
Hey, there we
Praise
go.
at 50. Congratulations. I think we're having a struggle with the stream, everyone. Oh, it looks like they maybe figured it out. We were on our camera for quite a while.
Oh, there was a struggle.
I think there was a struggle. I'm gonna draw my card for turn. Oh, the camera turned off. Well, you guys could text me. Maybe I could fix it. There we go.
All right.
Nobody look at how fat I am, please. George, keep your comments to yourself. All right. Let's go with I'm kind of worried about this whole thing now, huh?
Oh, I forgot to sack my Arcane Signet to my Tragic Arrogance.
So you need to have 13 cards.
13 cards in my hand on my upkeep.
And you're at 9.
I'm at 9
You'll
right
be able
now.
to get
I can get to 11.
11.
Yes.
Okay.
No danger of winning.
I don't
As far as
believe
we
you.
I don't know if you've heard of them. There are these instant speed cards.
I don't have any mana. I'm tapped out.
So I'm going to. How do I do this? I got 6, and then I need 2. 2 with Tomb. I'll play Vornklex, Voice of Hunger. Whenever this is a legendary creature. Trample 7/6. Whenever I tap a land for mana, add 1 mana of any type that produced. Whenever opponent taps a land, it doesn't untap during your next untap step.
Since you cast a spell, I'm going to put Revelark onto the battlefield. It is a 4/3 elemental with flying. When it leaves the battlefield, return up to 2 target creature cards with power 2 or less from my graveyard to the battlefield.
So I'm at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can get to 12. What do I want to do? Should we let the chat decide something here?
I think they decided
Yeah.
you lose.
Is that what it is?
I'm gonna give the chat 3 options. I'm gonna give them option 1. No, okay. I'm gonna give you guys 3. Do you guys want me to handle this? Do you guys think this is the end?
Wouldn't hurt. I'd be real sad.
It will hurt. Let me be very clear. Let me restart. It will hurt you too, but it will also handle. It might not even handle that. All right, never mind. That's not an option. Chat, you have A or B, everyone. Chat, you have 1 or 6. Chat, spam 1 or 6. It's 2 blank cards. You don't know any idea. Spam 1 or 6.
What a fun interaction.
We got 1. Tyler Reeves really spamming the 1.
I was gonna say that's a lot of ones.
Tyler Reeves wins. Tyler Reeves understands the word spam. All right, Tyler Reeves, congratulations. I'm going to be casting Exsanguinate. It's not going to solve the world's problems, but it may solve mine. And Exsanguinate, I'm going to do that for, I've got swamps right there. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which will be 10.
So 10.
Drain
Yeah.
for 10, you gain 30.
Each opponent loses 10 life, and I gain 30. Any responses?
No.
So if we lose the game, I will have the most life, which will feel good for my ego.
There you go. There we go.
Oh, I'm back down to 40.
And
I'm at 17.
Oh no.
Chat's really getting involved here. Queen, untap Queen, pay 4 for end step, trade 12 cards, and draw for. Oh, he's got it. Chat thinks he's got it. Go
Stay
ahead.
here.
My turn?
Yep.
All right, I will unsap.
I don't have a solution in my hand anyway, so.
If I had
Draw.
4, I would, but I don't.
Not until your upkeep.
Not
Oh.
the upkeep.
Play land for
But it's at the
turn.
beginning of my upkeep. So I don't know if that. I'm not
Oh,
sure how
that-
those
that-
terms.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, you would have to already have the 13 in hand for it to trigger.
Yeah. I think that's how it works. Any judges in the chat?
You have to have it at the beginning of your upkeep.
Okay.
Untap, upkeep, draw.
Because the trigger goes on this stack at the beginning of your upkeep.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, so I can-
It'll check. It'll check at the beginning of your upkeep.
Okay, so during my untap step, can shenanigans happen or no?
No,
You cannot stop.
No.
You cannot stop until your upkeep,
Fair.
at which point it will already have
Fair enough.
checked. Yeah. So I'm gonna tap 1 to cast Hardened Scales. It's an enchantment. It says if I would put 1 or more 1/1 counters on a creature I control, I put that many +1. And go play a fun card. I'll tap. Geez, my devotion is still just 3, so 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to cast a sorcery called Kamal's Summons. It says each player may reveal any number of creature cards from his or her hand. Then each player that does puts a 2/2 green bear creature token onto the battlefield for each revealed creature. So, starting with me, I will reveal 2 creature cards from my hand. They are Striped Bears and Goreclaw. And I will put 2 bear tokens onto the battlefield. However, since I have Doubling Season, I will put 4 bear tokens onto the battlefield. When I do, I have 4 Ayula triggers. So I will do my first Ayula trigger. I'm going to put 2 1/1 counters on target bear. Because of Hardened Scales, it'll be 3. Because of Doubling Season, it'll be 6.
Ooh.
So I will put 6 1/1 counters for my first trigger. My second bear trigger, Ayula, is a 10/10. So I will go ahead and have Ayula fight Vorniclex.
Nice.
You're the hero we needed, Donald.
I know. Oh, don't get too excited.
I wonder what else could happen. Well, I mean, it's a card that needs to be answered. I can understand that.
I think it gets me. Yeah. Wow. I think I have it.
Like I was told there wouldn't be math in this stream.
All right.
All right, I'll move to my third bear trigger. I will put another 6 1/1 counters on Ayula. Note she has 7 damage from fighting Vorniclex, so she's still got 3 left over on the butt, so she's technically got 9 on the butt right now. What is your Triskaideka guy?
1/3.
A 1/3. Well,
Yep.
that's perfect. I'll go to my 4th bear trigger and I'll have it fight that.
It's fought.
It has fought. All right, so
Now the rest of us get to reveal.
now, yeah, we'll move to Trey. You can reveal any number of creatures.
So I've got like 44 creatures in this deck. I will reveal nothing.
I have 5 creatures in this deck, and I will also reveal nothing.
So I just have to reveal a creature that says
Any number of creature cards, and you get a bear.
I get 1 bear.
All right,
That was an Oracle of Moldiah.
I'll let you borrow
Thank
a
you
bear.
for-
It was an Oracle of Moldiah.
Yeah.
See that's how big of nerds we are here. I just knew
Yeah,
that.
everyone does get their bears at the same time, but it didn't really matter because I'm
Yeah.
not targeting the bears.
Did you not want to fight the bear?
I didn't
that
want to
named?
fight the bears.
Bear fight.
The bears.
Don't Google that.
So my Ayula is a 12, 13, 14, 16, 16.
Does she have trample?
She does not have trample.
That would be a good keyword for her.
That would. That
That'll make
would.
her better.
16, 16. What do I do with that? Well, let's see. I'm going to, and it's good to note that these 5 force will not untap because I tapped them while Vorniclex was on the battlefield. So,
Thank you for your sacrifice.
yeah,
It's much
Poor
appreciated.
Vorniclex.
right. I'll
Feels
go
so bad
ahead
for him.
and tap.
I don't.
I'll tap 4 to play a Striped Bears. It is a creature that...
That's a tiger.
Well, it says bears.
It's a tie bear.
It says when it comes into the battlefield, I may draw a card. And I will do so. Draw a card. I also have a Ayula trigger. Ayula has... so she was at 10. She went to 3 toughness. Your guy was only a 1.
Yeah, it was only
You're
one.
not gonna
So-
die. You're not gonna die.
She has 8 toughness. I just want to make sure that when I kill Trey's Revelark, it doesn't kill me. So I will use Ayula to fight your Revelark.
I'll sacrifice in response. And then I will get 2 creatures of mana value or power 2 or less from my graveyard to the battlefield. I'll get a Beast Whisper. And oh man, a Plaguecraft would be really naughty. And a Taste of Karlov.
All right. Well, Trey, buddy, Ayula's coming at you.
She's how big?
She is a 16/16.
16. That's pretty good.
Commander damage.
That's a lot.
Just take it.
I'm considering it.
Those are some pretty high valued cards there.
They are. I should have gotten something with Death Touch back, but I didn't think about it. I didn't think he'd swing at me.
It says
His
bear.
best friend.
Striped bears says bears, but
It
there's
does
only
say
one bear.
bears. You're right. That's funny. It also says summon bears.
I'll block with my Beast Whisperer.
Maybe that's why I get to draw a card.
I love
That's
how
the addition.
I love how bears are 2/2s. Like it's like one of the strongest animals in the universe.
Yeah,
Right.
like a real bear would just F you
It's
up.
a
It's just a
It
little
is scientifically as strong as a pig.
Really?
Or
That's-
two squirrels.
No,
that's
because
scary.
boars are 2/2s.
Oh, based on magic rules.
Yeah.
Scientifically.
I thought you were presenting like
Isn't-
actual facts for
Uh,
magic.
I'm a pig scientist.
All right. I have successfully cast bears for everyone's
You
enjoyment.
sure have.
I do like those bear tokens. Those
They're
are pretty
pretty, yeah, they're pretty nice. I will pass my turn.
That's what I like to hear. Draw. Okay. So, what do we got here? I'm gonna pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And I'm going to mutate Nethroi onto.
You
my
cast your
boneyard
commander.
Yes,
Yep.
I did. For the first time in decades.
You let somebody down.
So, I have 2 triggers. Whenever this creature mutates, I return target permanent card from my graveyard to my hand. I am going to choose Soul Ring. And then, whenever this creature mutates, return any number of target creature cards with total power 10 or less from my graveyard to the battlefield. Now, it's going to get a little funky, alright? The first thing I'm going to choose is Scourge of the Skyclaves. This thing's power is like negative 23 right now, because his power is equal to the highest life total minus 20. So he has negative power right now.
I think it just counts as 0.
No.
When it's, is it not?
This is an interaction that is
So it's a static. It's a static. All okay.
Yep. Since it's star, that's always
That's
his
always
power.
okay.
Yep. So it's actually, since it's minus 20, it is a negative 32. So I get 42 power worth of creatures onto the battlefield.
That's a lot.
So him, Beast Whisperer, Revelark, Cruel Celebrant, Yavimaya Dryad, Dryad Arbor, Stitcher Supplier, Caustic Caterpillar, Plague Crafter, and that's it.
Wow.
Could have been a lot worse.
You've looked that up before?
Yes.
Okay.
Every interaction
Could
in
have
my
been a lot
decks
better
I've
because
looked
I
up.
could have probably gotten Bojuku Bug out last turn.
So we'll have, I'll make a couple stacks. We'll have ETB effects here, and then statics here. So, before any ETB effects go off, Scourge of the Skyclaves will die because it has negative power. So everyone will lose 2 life, and I will gain 2 life because I have Cruel Celebrant and Taste of Karlov that doubles it. Stitcher Supplier enters the battlefield. I'll mill 3. All hands.
3 lands.
Yep. Plague Crafter will enter the battlefield. Each player will sacrifice a creature. If you can't, you discard a card.
All right. While that's on the stack, I'm gonna tap Kwain. Everybody can draw and gain.
Thank you.
Then I'll tap and untap Kwain, and everybody can draw and gain again.
I'll stack that stupid bear.
Stupid bear. Oh, you don't get a bear again. I'm also going to sack a bear, but not a stupid one.
The bears are dead.
And I will sacrifice my Stitcher Supplier, so I'll mill another 6 because a creature died, triggering that, which will make Teysa double it. So I get another land, Assassin's Trophy, Nostalgic Dreams, Raymond Excavator, Woodland Cemetery, and Croson Wayfarer. Then finally we get Yavimaya Dryad. Enters the battlefield, search my library for a forest, put it onto the battlefield tapped under target player's control, and then I shuffle.
Target player, you say?
Yep, because it's got Forest Walk. so I could just give it to somebody.
That's fair.
I will take a forest.
You know, I thought about it for about 2 seconds.
That's bad enough to.
3, 4 mana left.
Your library is substantially smaller than the rest of
It's
ours.
pretty tiny.
Can you make him deck out? Can you draw out? I think that's the
That's a lot of cards to try.
Yeah. The coin costs 6 now. Stuff.
I'll pay 1 for a soul ring. Oh, since Playcrafter made you guys sacrifice stuff, this will go up 5, 6, 7, 8. I'll steal one of these.
This is one of those turns where you just start losing track of what's going on.
Yeah, there's a lot happening.
So Nethroi is currently a 13/13 Death Touch lifelinker. I'm going to move to combat, and I'm going to swing Nethroi at Louis.
No trample?
Nope.
I'll block with Tireless Tracker.
Okay.
I hate this card anyway.
Okay.
That's a great card.
It's not that good.
What? Yeah, we do need a board wipe.
I would welcome a board wipe.
I don't know. A board wipe probably kills me.
Yeah.
Probably.
At 17 life, I think that would kill me.
Close. I mean, he has a free sack outlet. It might just be.
Sure.
I might just be dead regardless. Trey and I were friends at the beginning. I don't know that we're still friends.
Hey.
I didn't choose this. You chose that we're not friends. If you kill me.
I didn't swing at you.
Yeah.
That's fair.
That's got summoning sickness, which is kind of messing with my plans right now.
I'm
Okay. I'm gonna sacrifice Rebel Arc to Nethroi. So when it dies, I'll get 2 creatures with some sort of power, 2 or less, from my graveyard to the battlefield. So I'll get Corrosive Wayfarer and Stitcher Supplier. When it ETBs, I mill 3.
Do you have a Beast Whisper in there somewhere? Underneath all those creatures somewhere?
Yeah, somewhere.
Oh, but you didn't
Oh,
cast them.
I
They
see it.
just...
Yeah.
Okay.
Then I'm going to sacrifice my Stitcher Supplier, mill another 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Viscer Seer, Blood Artist, Isolated Chapel Grim Harvest, Pattern of Rebirth, and Plains. Then I will pay green, tap my Soul Ring, so I have 1 colorless floating for an Eternal Witness. When it ETBs, return target card from my graveyard to my hand.
You have a Beast Whisper trigger too?
Yep. I'm going to get my Living Death. And then I'll draw a card. So I've got colorless floating. I'm going to sack my Corrosive Wayfarer. Everyone will lose 2 life, and I will gain 2 life. And I will use its ability to put a land from my from my hand onto the battlefield. I'll choose a Castle Garenbrig. So I've got 1 floating, 3 mana up. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to let that colorless floating go. No, I'm gonna wait. Then I'll pass turn.
Ooh, hey, we get
There
to
we
play.
go.
What would he do if a board wipe happened?
Win.
He would probably, yeah.
win.
Every
Why?
time one of my creatures dies, you guys lose 2 and I gain 2.
Yeah, except he missed like 4 triggers on that turn, and I wasn't about to remind
I'd
him.
be fine.
Did I? I thought I was pretty good about
1,
it.
2, 3, 4.
You definitely
5,
missed some
6,
creature dying
7.
triggers.
Maybe.
I'd lose
It's possible.
18 life.
It's
I'm
wild
only at 15.
I don't care about you.
I know you don't care about me.
It's wild that I've not drawn a single.
Trey out here
island
taking
this
a
game.
Louis turn.
I'm gonna pass the turn. Go ahead.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I could put a creature right onto the battlefield if you cast something.
Yeah, I know you can.
Alright, if he has what?
What is it?
Nothing. Alright, I'm taking my turn. I'm drawing.
Did you not do anything?
I didn't do anything.
Nice. I like that.
7 mana.
So not enough
You're
for a
59.
uh
All right, let's play
round.
with our
I don't
ideas
think.
here.
No.
I think that's 8.
yeah, that's a
That'd be 5, and then I've got 6, 7, 8, 9. Get 9. I gotta do math in a calculator.
Anyway, can get that Bajuka Bog back. Smack at graveyard.
It's not gonna solve anything.
It's already pretty much here.
Yeah, I guess.
The question is, if I board wiped, it kills you two?
Probably yes.
It almost
I
certainly kills
could
him.
board wipe in Bajuku Bog.
6, 7, 8.
I think I could probably board wipe and Bajuku Bog this turn.
He has 8 creatures. 9
If
So
you can
that's-
kill,
that's
if you can
18?
kill the cruel celebrant
first.
How do I do that?
I don't know. I don't know what's in your
All right,
hand.
I have an idea. If you can board wipe. I have a plan.
If you
Okay.
board wipe, I just sacrifice everything at instant speed.
I have a plan. But okay, so before the
So if I hit Cruel Celebrant first, he could still sacrifice everything at instant speed.
yeah. Okay.
Make things a little difficult, huh?
Yeah.
You would kill me?
Yes.
Ugh.
Oh, you didn't even hesitate.
No remorse.
Okay. I don't know what to do.
If you got a board wipe, go for it.
I don't have a board wipe. I have a tutor.
The tutor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want me to try it?
Go for it.
I mean, I have another way. The other option is I kill both of you and I try to beat him one-on-one. I can do that.
Why you don't want our help?
I can do that, but
I mean-
don't want to.
We can help you.
I feel like you'd probably negate it if I tried it.
I might.
Yeah.
I might.
You want me to? You want me
If it starts with the T and ends with the Ornament of Hellfire, then yeah, I'd probably
no, I won't do
probably.
that. It's kind of worse. All right.
What's worse than Torment of Hellfire?
You want to see?
I don't know.
I don't want to. Hey, wife, how are you? All right. You want me to? You think searching for
yeah,
some
yeah,
sort of board wipe?
Go and search.
All right, I'll tutor, demonic tutor. I assume I have something in here. We'll find some other way to deal with this. I mean, if I astrophied Cruel Celebrant, does that solve some problems?
I can get rid of Cruel Celebrant if you have a board wipe.
Well, like he said, he's gonna just sack him in response.
Yeah. So it's kind of just making them do it, I guess.
Which for you guys probably doesn't matter, but it will kill me. So
I don't think I will die, but if you can do a board wipe and get his graveyard, that's a big win. Even if we do have to take some damage.
Okay.
if you could board wipe, keep me alive, and let Ayula live, I could hit
I
him.
can. I might be able to better.
A lot of
I might be able to better than board wipe. Give me a second. Let me look.
Is it margarine?
It might be.
I might be able to better.
I could just Armageddon and board wipe. I guess that's what's better.
Yeah.
That's scary.
Oh, this is the solution. Solution. Do I have it? 1, 2, 3. I got it. All right. When in doubt, it's always the answer.
Whatever it is, I'm sure.
When in doubt, 6. I'll shock myself for 2. 8 to play Ugin.
Ooh.
Ugin the Spirit Dragon Planeswalker. I will. Let's see. What's the lowest or the most expensive mana cost you've got?
5/5.
So I will Ugin for the 5. It's one or more colors. Yeah, Ugin for 5, so I'm down to 2. I'm going to use its middle ability for 5. Exile each permanent with converted mana cost 5 or less. That's one or more colors.
Okay. Then. Yeah, I'm going to just start sacking all my stuff.
All right, and you can just like respond to anything I do, right? And stack still.
Well, I just sacrificed all of it at instant speed. So now you have priority. But all these triggers are...
Oh, you're right, because the priority happens.
So that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18
Can you
damage.
end the turn? End the turn with all the triggers
All
on
right,
the stack?
18 damage. I'm not dead, so you 18.
Assuming everybody takes
We all take 18?
Yeah.
Those are exiled, by the way.
Yeah.
No, I sacrificed mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sad.
All right, who voted for first to 100?
I don't know if that one was in the thing.
How do I die?
I think
Oh,
it's-
yeah, kill. GG.
GG.
Rip.
Now the question is, can he get all that stuff back?
This is exile.
All he has to do is cast Nethroi again, and he can get everything back. We just have to mutate it, but I doubt that's a big ask.
Alright. Now we gotta get this Bujuku Bog out of my graveyard somehow.
Yes.
I can only play Windgrace for 8. I've only got 4. That's not gonna help. Yeah, alright. I can't do anything about it. I'm sorry. I solved it kind of. Lose Gemstone. I'll play Oracle. Top card revealed.
All right, that's exile.
At least it buys a turn.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Oh.
Oh, my turn.
Oh. I tried to take my turn, but I failed. And now it's calling me a
I mean,
loser.
he's gonna have summoning sickness.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to play with it again.
Just make sure I don't have any dredge in here, because I definitely need more stuff in my graveyard.
Donald, question about mutate.
Mhm.
If the mutate goes on the stack and the creature isn't on the field anymore, does it still mutate trigger happen?
it enters.
Mutate,
It's a alternative
Yeah.
card.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cast.
so it enters the battlefield, but the mutate doesn't trigger.
okay, the mutate, okay. And he mutates is what makes the crazy stuff happen, right? Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you can kill the
You can kill
target
like
in response, yeah.
Fair.
I'm going to pay 6 for a bad Massacre Worm.
Very sad.
Uh,
well,
yeah.
that does kill the Moldian.
Yeah, it kills one thing. When it enters the battlefield, creatures my opponents control get -2/-2 until end of turn. Whenever a creature an opponent controls dies, that player loses 2 life. Okay. And then I'll pay 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 to try and mutate Nethroi under it.
I am going to. Yeah, I guess I should. I'm going to tap 7 and overload a Cyclonic Rift while that's on the field.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
So you're gonna
Well, that
before
mutate-
the mutate.
Before the mutate happens,
Okay.
bounce everything back to hand.
Me too?
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful.
I was about to say, I
Get
don't.
another Ugin later.
All right, so Biolante is back on the field. And I'm
play.
going to shock in a Godless Shrine.
You sure you want to pay the 2?
Yes, and pass turn.
Okay.
So you got a Path to Exile?
No. Let's play a Gaia Reach
That's what
Sanitarium.
you got there? Path to Exile?
I'm not here. I'm
If I play full
Here.
Windgrace?
Here, I'll show Donald.
Oh,
Donald's not gonna tell me.
I know he won't. That's why I showed him.
I don't know. You killed me. We're not friends anymore.
They forced my hand.
Donald,
I would have
2 weeks in a
kept
row
you
that
as
you
my
died
puppet.
first?
It is a May.
Is
It
that
is a
2
May
weeks? Is that
effect. You
2
could have had me not.
Is that
Lucas.
2 weeks in a
I don't
row?
even know.
I think so.
2 weeks in a row, he died first.
You hate to see
He
it.
does hate Commander. I guess it makes sense.
I'm gonna
And as my last stream ever,
I'm gonna tap 2 and play a
Oh,
thought
these are
vessel.
gone probably.
No maximum hand size.
From,
And I got to
they
gain
should be
life.
gone from Mugen. Yeah.
Have to gain
no, they're
some life.
colorless.
And this is the only way that I
Yeah.
have to gain life. I'm going to tap 7.
But he's like Rift, so now they're.
I'm going to play Approach of the Second Sun.
Ooh.
Oh no.
All right, so Approach of the Second Sun. If I when I cast it, I gain 7 life and put it at 6 cards at the top of my library. If it's the second time I cast it in the game, then I win the game.
Yep.
So I'm going to gain 7.
Trey's the problem. Look at Trey.
1, 2, 3.
And you were
4,
certainly
5,
the problem,
6.
Trey.
You were
It is.
undoubtedly the problem.
So
And
1,
you're
2,
still at
3, 4,
75
5,
life.
6.
Well,
And I'm going to pass the turn at shields down.
I don't think you're allowed to put it face up in
You're
your
not.
deck.
You're
That's
not?
called cheating.
Yeah, you're.
Yeah.
oh
You're
yeah.
actually
What
not
if I make you
supposed to.
shuffle?
I guess I would put it.
Well, and
I like it for dramatic.
you got to
effect.
count
Yeah.
yourself.
Yeah, you do have to. I
You
played a
gotta-
lot of Approach when it was in Standard, and yeah, you do have to keep it face down,
Fair enough.
and you do
This
have to
is
keep.
such
Because
a
I would,
competitive scene.
I would
know,
keep
right?
track on my notepad. You know how many cards down it was.
I don't really want to deal with this stupid Bajuku Bug, but I think it's
You-
very much a mistake to not
I think
Bajuku
you have
Bug.
to Bajuka Bog right now.
Wait, what's he doing for 1 mana? He's scaring me over there.
I don't know.
I think we need to take care of that first.
That you got 6
I'm not
turns.
listening to you.
Oh, my card draw engine
8 and take 2. Windgrace.
You got dead.
is.
Oh crap! Hold on, don't do that. Undo. I might not have a land in my hand to trigger Soul Windgrace. So I can't. Oh, it's when I attack. Yeah, when it enters the battlefield. All right,
Yeah,
sorry.
battlefield,
Yeah,
you get it.
I was like, I can't play it. All right, when it enters the battlefield, did I take my 2? Who knows?
You did.
I didn't give it back. Okay. When it enters the battlefield, I'm gonna pop Bajuku Bog back and exile your graveyard.
Well,
Big X.
There it is.
Who would have thought Bajuku Bog was such a great play in this game
Definitely
today?
the MVP of this game.
All
so
right,
far.
now
both
how do I
sides,
deal with
yeah.
you, my friend? Well, my arch enemy. Let's just play for 5 an Obnixilus the Fallen. Legendary creature, demon, landfall. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under my control, if I may have target player lose 3 life. If you do, I put 3 1/1 counters on Obnixilus.
That's pretty good.
You have 51 cards in exile.
interesting.
That is the end of the story.
On your end step, I'm going to path to exile. No,
That's yeah. All right, we're here for it.
So you can search your
you
library
like
for a basic
landfall,
land.
right? Yeah.
All my win conditions are being destroyed or being exiled of all things.
Okay.
Thing land, right?
Basic.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. Basic.
It
Put
goes
it onto the
battlefield
battlefield tapped.
I love that ancient team artwork. That is pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay, I'm going to pay 1, 2, and 3. Actually, I use my soul ring. 2.
Can you make him shuffle his deck?
To channel my Takanuma Abandoned Mire. Discard it. Mill 3 cards, then return a creature or planeswalker card from my graveyard to my hand.
Oh, you hit a
Mill
creature.
3. I will return a Sakura Tribe Elder to my hand.
Ari Grave Troll, the bane of modern. It's 12 years ago.
It's pretty good. I'm gonna pay 2 to cast my Tribe Elder. And then I'm gonna pay 1. Woohoo! 3, 4 for Luminous Broodmoth.
That's a good one.
Whenever a creature I control without flying dies, return to the battlefield under its owner's control with a flying counter on it. Then I'm going to move to combat. I'm going to swing at Louis with a 5/5 Death Touch lifelink.
5/5. Death Touch, lifelink.
It is my commander.
I'll take that. Did I take any commander damage?
To the left.
To the
I don't think you did.
Not you did from me, not
You-
from
you
him.
blocked it before.
Like he was the target. You just tried to convince me of that.
He might still be.
He's gonna draw like 17 cards on his turn.
I
I'm
wish
gonna
I
play
could.
like
I'll have a
Sanctum.
hard time without Kwain on there.
Gonna play Sanctum as Eternity of Eternity as my land for turn. Then I'll pay it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. My lands are getting out of control. For Massacre Worm. So nothing's going to happen, but if anyone's creatures die other than mine, you're gonna lose some life.
Fair enough.
Technically, Windgrace is only a
A
a
little
3/2
bit.
now.
You're dead.
Oh,
You're
sorry.
dead.
Yep. And then I will.
If you can blink Massacre Worm, it would kill.
Yeah, I don't have a sack outlet right now.
I want to kill him. What? This
You know what?
camera keeps turning off.
Just because I don't want him to gain extra life, I'm gonna Swords to Plowshares Windgrace. Exile target creature, its controller gains life equal to its power. So you'll gain 3, and he's exiled.
What?
I exiled your soul. It's in the nether
And you'll-
world.
How many times has that thing been cast?
Like
You'll-
4.
You'll gain life equal to its power, which was only 3
Yep.
at the time.
And then I will pass turn.
I'll do it for you.
All right. I will draw for turn.
The camera's still on.
We'll wait a minute for.
No, I think it was.
Still off. Keep playing. It's alright.
All right. I will tap 2 for a Howling Mind.
I like that.
Yeah, that's a good one. And I think I'm going to have to pass after that. Yep. Pass turn.
I think camera's still off, everyone. I don't know what's going on. This is great.
Yay.
It's on. That's back on. Alright.
Okay, good.
Here we go. Draw for turn. I
I have a Howling
mean,
Mind, so you could draw it. I don't think you were here when I casted
I
it.
think I gotta.
I still don't think he heard.
Yeah, you weren't
What?
here when I casted a Howling Mind, so you get to draw another one.
Oh, beautiful. Oh, that was a game changer. I'm just joking. Okay. So, how many cards does he draw?
1.
Yep.
And then he's gonna draw 2 more.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I could do.
I mean,
I'm trying.
How
I'm
supportive.
trying so hard.
but you.
Look at all this. This is my pile of
I
loss.
could do. Oh, you've got mana open though.
I do have mana.
You're just
open.
gonna negate it. The worst.
I mean, unless he plays something, Trey could kill him by combat damage, right? You're only at 14. Oh, sorry.
But I have to worry about Trey too.
No, you don't.
You want me to
My
deal Trey?
grade? No.
Is this me? What's it?
All right. I don't have anything that has landfall, which makes it difficult when I have very good landfall triggers.
Just cast your commander again.
Doesn't have landfall. It doesn't really solve the problem. Like I can Ugin again, but I don't know if that's the right play or not. If I Ugin, he's gonna end up winning.
Yeah.
If I play my spell, he's gonna negate it.
Probably. If it's going to make me lose, I have to.
He's gonna negate it. You're gonna kill me.
I don't think I have enough power. I have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 15 power on board.
I think I gotta take. So you're gonna kill him next turn?
I
have two options here. I either Ugin and take the risk of him winning, or you make a deal with me and you attack him next turn.
I feel like you have a vested interest in me because I have counter spells and he has probably game-ending spells.
yeah, I mean, you do whatever you have to do. But
Alright.
if you kill me, or if you Ugin again, you lose.
Yeah, because he has Nethroi that can.
Why?
Because he'll kill you. He'll win, rather.
I mean, that's a.
Maybe.
I think you are correct. You just have to take your chances with just you and me.
He's just gonna negate it. It's not like
You can't negate Soul of Windgrace.
why not?
Because negate only hits non
She either has him. It's like, all right, chat. We're going back to the chat, everyone. I can't make a decision for myself. Here we go. Chat, this one's on you. 1 or 6. Spam it, everyone. Spam it, spam it, spam it. 1 or 6. This one's on you, chat. Joey wants 1. Charles wants 6. Wrongly Corrupt wants 6. I got more 6s. We're going 6, everyone. Let's see what I'm playing. I'm Torment of Hailfiring.
Ooh.
How much mana are you going to put in?
All right.
Before I counter this.
Let's do. All right, that's a good bet. That's a good thought. What would not negate?
What?
What would not negate? But that's gonna.
It doesn't matter because he's just going to lose the life because he's at 75.
That's fair. I'm a Torment of Hellfire. 6, 8. $11.
Priority?
No.
All right, I want to tap 4, including 2 blue. I'm going to play Rewind. Counter target
Ooh.
spell, untap 4 lands.
That's my horrible turn.
All right. Well, let's see what happens.
Thanks, chat. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, chat.
Now put Fs for
on your end step. I'm going to sack my Tri-Belder. It will come back
He
with
really
flying.
wanted 6.
Do I even have basics left in here?
Do you have lands too?
I
have
I have one.
One.
That was a good opportunity. What do I have left to win this game? Not a lot. Not
You gotta
a
kill him.
lot.
I get nothing.
We shall see.
Did you draw your second card for Helen?
I haven't drawn any cards yet.
Okay.
I'm in my untap phase.
Okay.
See, you're dead, so you wouldn't know all
I
this.
was. I was also not paying attention.
How did he win if I Ugin'd?
Because he'll just draw his thing.
Oh,
and-
because he
Because
would
there's nothing. Because he
He
has
would've
nothing.
win.
Yeah. It's
Ugin-
less that he wins and
Ugin
more
was-
that he
Ugin-
doesn't.
yeah, more that I don't.
Ugin was
Kill it.
probably
Yeah.
the safe play there.
Yep. So first things first, I'm gonna move to combat. Swing 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Okay.
The whole time you were gonna attack him?
I just decided right now.
All right, I'm going to tap these 2 and activate Gyre Reach Sanitarium. Each player can draw a card and then discard a card.
Okay.
So that's not going to do it.
Discard that.
Yep, I got nothing. You got me. Dang it.
All right.
Hey, welcome.
Welcome to the afterlife.
I've been waiting for you.
Is it true the
How did-
time of
does it
reckoning
die?
is nigh?
We're dead.
We're dead.
Second main, I'm gonna pay 1 black 1/1 for Bastion of Remembrance. It is an enchantment Whenever it enters the battlefield, I create a 1/1 human creature token. Whenever a creature I control dies, each opponent loses 1 life, and I gain 1 life.
Great, that'd be fun.
Then I'm going to pay 4.
Trey's acting like he's got it right now.
To
He's got that
mutate.
swagger on him.
I hope so. I don't know. To mutate Gemraiser underneath Nethroi. So Gemraiser is a 4/4 with reach and trample, and whenever this creature mutates, destroy target creature or enchantment an opponent controls. Or artifact or enchantment.
I
So
have
do you-
none of that. I have nothing on the battlefield.
So I will destroy nothing, but I will get Nethroi's mutate trigger. So I will get
How many
back
times do I have to Bajuku Bong this guy?
17. All I get is a Corpse Knight and a Golgari Grave Troll. So these will both enter Corpse Knight. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under my control, each opponent loses 1 life. Golgari Grave Troll is basically just a big Dredge 6 creature. The rest of it really doesn't matter. It enters with counters equal to the number of creatures in my graveyard, which is none, so it's going to die. Since Corpse Knight saw it enter, you're going to lose a life.
He did.
Because of Bastion of Remembrance, you're going to lose another life, and I'm going to gain a life. Because of Luminous Broodmoth, it's going to ETB again, and then die again. So I'll gain another 2, and you'll lose another 2.
Is this infinite?
No.
If he had Solemnity, it would be.
That'd be nice. I'm going to sack my Sakura Tri-Builder, so I'll gain a life, and you'll lose a life. I don't have any basics in my deck.
You failed to find?
I failed to
Wow.
find.
True.
I looked, and I forgot what I was doing, and nothing happened.
Man, I wish I had a sack outlet right now, but I don't. I gained 5 life from Nethroi attacking, and then I will pass turn.
It's a lot of mana open. It's terrifying.
How many cards in hand?
One.
One.
All right, so the only thing that matters here is does this resolve? I mean, you don't have any sack outlets.
Nope.
Yeah. So let's drop 8 for.
Yeah, that's a fair point. The Elder does bounce too from Broodmoth.
No, I did that the previous turn because I already sacked and searched, so he was already flying.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I tapped 8, took 2 off of Ancient Tomb. All Ugin.
Yep.
What's the lowest?
Lowest would be 0.
Sorry, what's the most?
Highest is 6.
All right, yeah. So I'll do 6. Ugin's at 1. All right.
All this exile is really annoying.
Your entire deck is Exile,
Basically,
and then
Soul Ring too.
it's called.
Oh, it's
or
called,
called-
you're right.
gosh, my hand. I just like all my win conditions are Exile.
At least
Don't
your entire
you-
deck.
don't
Exile.
even.
I'll play a Wayward.
I think at this point your win condition is to mill him out.
A Wayward, and then I will drop a Golgari, and I'll return Bajuku, and then I can play an additional land on my turn, so I'll exile your graveyard. And I will pay 3 to play an Ashnod's Altar artifact, and then I will pass turn.
Big boy asking why Lou's still alive. I was trying.
I was trying to, but Trey killed me.
We could have ended the game.
Trey's deck building skills are very good.
Good.
Thank you. I'm gonna pay 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, actually, Castle Garenbrig. Thank you. 2. Tap that for 6, 7, 8, 9. To just hard cast Nethroi. Pay colorless, black, white, for Necropanther. Whenever this creature mutates, return target creature card with converted mana cost 3 or less from my graveyard to the battlefield. And then I will pass.
Exile update, you're at 62.
Thank you. I think at this point I just need to count my deck.
Yeah.
Probably the easiest.
18.
Wow.
Do you have anything that's 3 health?
This one.
I will tick up Ugin to deal 3 damage to it. Nope.
Oh,
that. Okay. I have the City's Blessing. Alright, I'll play... I don't have any landfall in my Lands Matter deck, everyone.
Complain more.
I'll play Temple of the False God.
Terrible land.
I will... Actually, I'm not going to play Temple. Sorry. I'm going to... For 10... For 10, take 2 life. I'm going to play Soul of Windgrace. And then I'll pay 2. And that triggers something entering the battlefield. I'll take a gemstone, man. I will discard a land card to draw a card. Jesus. Play additional land on each turn. I'll play Luxury Suite. Oh, no, I won't. Sorry, I keep doing it. I will pay 2.
You're bad at this.
Discard a land card and draw a card. There we go. Yeah, alright. Then I'll pay 3 to play a enchantment, Valakuk Exploration. It's a enchantment landfall. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under my control, exile the top card of my library. You may play that card for as long as it remains exiled. At the beginning of my end step, if there are cards exiled with it, put them into their owner's graveyard, and then the exploration deals that much damage to each opponent. So it's something.
Yeah.
I can attack with Wayward. Is that a 5/5?
5/5, Death Touch, Lifelink.
Attacking is stupid.
Do it. You won't.
Although,
You won't.
yeah, you're just gonna block it. You're not gonna block it.
No. I think
Which might be good.
think
Is
you
that
can
good?
handle 5 life, right?
I think I got to start working on his life.
You gotta get it down somehow.
No, I'm not. Go ahead.
All right.
Where's the takes back counter at?
Angry girl.
Yep. Play Marsh Flats. I'll go ahead and crack it.
That's risky.
See what
Yeah. Oh, there's no lands I can get.
Alrighty then.
How can I win this? It's just a free look at your deck and contemplate your life. I do take damage from that though. Would you like to cut?
No.
I would.
I'm gonna move to combat. I'll swing 5.
I will block it with Wayward.
That's a how much?
5/5.
5/5. Yeah.
Okay, so I'll gain 5. And okay, 4, 5, 4. Living Death. I get 2 creatures back. You sacrifice all your creatures, and then all the creatures in your graveyard come back, so you can kill them.
Does it really
Oh,
happen?
jeez.
I have like nothing.
That's what happens?
Yep.
Unless you guys want me to like
I mean, you
actually
can just-
fight it out.
You can just escape. I mean,
Here. We'll play it out. We'll see if you actually can kill me.
I'm gonna get it. Yeah, I mean, that would be...
All right.
Yeah, don't living death that.
My friend Mike wants to know if this is really live. He said,
Yeah,
how can we have all that camera editing if we're
Is he
live?
asking that?
Yeah, he
Because
wants.
we have amazing people in the back working,
Right,
and we
'cause
put
we
a
have-
lot of money into camera setup.
Hey,
Instead of doing
A
that,
lot of money.
I'll just recast Nethroi. So that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, right? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
All right,
And then I'll pass.
I'll draw.
Wrongly corrupted. You get to choose whether it goes to the graveyard or the command zone.
I played a landfall trigger.
It does go to the graveyard, and then anytime it leaves a zone,
I'm
you
not going to
can-
play land.
yeah,
I'm
you
actually
can
going
choose.
to discard a land and draw a card. All right. I'm going to.
He might kill himself by tapping his ancient tomb if you're lucky.
Oh. Doing more damage than I am. I just have to draw my 12 copies of Shock.
Might be in the wrong colors for that.
What?
that swamp kind of looks like a mountain.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of red on that swamp.
All
Yeah.
right, I'm going to tap 9. To play Reshape the Earth, search my library for 10 land cards and put them onto the battlefield tapped, and then shuffle my library.
Do you even have 10 lands left?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Do you have a Field of the Dead in there?
I do.
Or a Balakut?
I do have feel it in. I should take that first, huh? 1,
It doesn't matter. They all end at the same time.
Yeah.
8.
Yavasuba would be good too.
I will have Gruul enter, and I will return Field of the Dead. I can't do that.
You can't do that. They all enter at the same time.
Oh, well, I'll have Rock Farm return to my hand then. Why was I trying to do that?
Any land, you have way more than 7 different land names.
Do I get triggers on?
Mhm.
Yeah,
Field
all
of
of them.
Yep.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
9 zombies.
9 a zombie. A. All right, that's 9 zombies.
Sure, you can use my dice.
Thank you.
Actually, I'm dead. You can't use my dice. Those dice don't exist.
Off limits.
I have 10
Those are in the
triggers
underworld.
here. I exile 10 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I may play the card for as long as it remains exiled. It being my X up, if there's cards with it, I put them in the graveyard and it deals that much damage. So it would deal 10 damage to you. I only have 4 mana though.
Do you still have
I
land
have gemstone. Okay.
land drops to make, or did you do them all?
I'll take the Mending of Dominaria for.
You don't have
Yeah, my land's right, you dummy dumb. All right. I can play lands though from here too.
Mhm.
So I can. I'll play Undiscovered Paradise, and then I'll tap for green, and then green on that one, and then I'll play Mending of Dominaria. The top 2 cards, and I return a creature card from my graveyard to my hand. I will take. Do I have to? I'll take Vorniclex, because why not? Okay. End step. I will tick Ugin up. Deal 2 damage to you.
Oh. 6.
I'm going to then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Deal 8 damage to you. This is going to my graveyard.
Chipping away.
And then I'm done.
Okay. may as well play it. Pawn of Ulamog. This is a 2/2 creature. Whenever it or another non-token creature I control is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, I may put a 0/1 colorless Eldrazi spawn creature token onto the battlefield. It has sacrifice this creature, add 1 to my mana pool. And then I'll pass.
Sucks.
I think your Dominaria triggers on your upkeep.
Oh,
It's on your main phase.
It's after you draw. Yeah, you draw and then it triggers.
Oh, okay, it's sort of main phase.
oh, I did that already when I played it.
You did it when you played it, and then you do it on your.
Oh,
You
yeah.
get it, yeah. It goes to chapter 2 after you.
Oh, I can put a creature? Duh. You exile that crap? You exiled all my win cons.
There's an ancient green
I-
in there. It's pretty good.
I cannot even begin
Cannot.
to tell you how much I do not care.
Ancient Green Warden doesn't do anything for me because
Makes you more
Oh,
zombies.
no.
Gets more things on the Valakut.
take Ravaging Bellows. Alright.
That is a fat stack of lands.
It's almost as tall as my Tippet.
I
I think it's taller than your deck right now.
I'm at like 16 cards or something.
This comes back to my hand. Right, I'm gonna play what's on my hand. 2 and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Vorinclex. I'll play land for turn, triggering Valakut. Soul Ring.
That's a neat sword.
Yeah, this is Altar Sleeves.
Super cool.
I don't have any X spells. I don't have any. You're gonna win this game
You
from.
would, or you exile, but you get a zombie too.
Yeah. These are unattackable zombies right here. Alright, so 2 green. So 3 for 6. Rampaging Ballast, it's a creature. Landfall, whenever land enters the battlefield under my control, create a 4/4 green beast creature token. Already played a land for turn. Can I do multiple? Can't. I'm going to pay for Windgrace, discard a land card, draw a card. Not great. Alright, so we're gonna kill you with zombies, I guess, is the goal here.
You can try.
Ugin for 3.
How many creature lands do you have?
None. They got exiled.
Oh,
Ugin for 3. I don't have any land cards to discard.
darn.
Undergrowth Stadium, tap for 2. Life from the Loam, return 3 land cards from the graveyard to my hand. 1, 2, 3. We'll go Lotus Field. I'm gonna use 3 red here. Then I'm gonna Field of Dead. Oh, it's 6 red. It's a Vorinclex. I'm gonna Field of Dead for 2. Use. I'm gonna draw 2 cards. Oh, I have to discard land card. Discard one land card for that. Discard a second land card for that. Use another green, another colorless. I'm floating one colorless. I'm gonna discard a land card. I'm gonna use that colorless. Discard another land card and draw 2 more cards.
How about
Camera just went off again.
Oh my gosh, this stupid freaking camera.
how about all you guys play budget decks next week, and I play a regular deck?
Okay.
Do you think that'll be fair?
You know, it'd be cool if you
Okay.
next week.
Here we go.
Everybody could bring their winning deck.
Then I'm going to
Oh, never mind.
go
No.
YOLO mode
Could
here.
I thought he was going to win.
I'm gonna-
Probably not now.
I'm gonna tap.
Tried really
He
hard.
did.
I'm floating 2 red. I'm gonna tap this for
Jesus, Morty.
2 black and 2 black. Lands are all untapped. Using my 2 red, floating 1, and then so tap out here. Other than ancient tome,
No, tap it.
I'm gonna float 2 black, 2 red. So it's 2 black, 2 red, and 6 green. Playing Scape Shift for 4 green,
What?
destroying all my lands other than Ancient Tome and Gemstone. Then I'm going to use to play Worm Harvest. Create 1/1 black and green worm creature token for each land in my graveyard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32 worms. And I'm going to retrace that. Where is it? I have to discard a land card. Yeah, I'll just.
And pay it.
Yeah, I had tapped.
You had enough. To
I had
pay
enough
again.
mana. Yeah.
Okay.
I had 1,000,000 mana because of Vortex. So I'll retrace that. So what did I say? 32?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
64 worms. But they all have summoning sickness. We'll call those worms. They're cat warrior. They're 1/1 worms. I have a worm token, but I'm like freaking out right now. Stupid camera is gonna be all funky. These are worms.
You know what? Some spicy tech for Lord Windgrace I have in mind is Perforos and Impact Tremors.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the tokens that gets
What
wild.
do we say? 60.
64.
All right, 64 worms. Go ahead.
You
We
make-
lost the camera again.
Do you get like a bunch from
still-
your? You get
No,
like.
no lands enter the battlefield. You take 1 damage.
Oh God.
I mean, you could get a bunch from Escape Shift.
Are there any lands left
You-
in your deck?
if you
have-
You
If you
should
have
have
left in
searched
your deck,
out.
you can get.
Do I have to?
Oh,
Up to. I don't want to do that.
fair enough.
So you have 2 lands.
2 lands.
Well, okay. I'm going to move
There,
to
win
combat, and I'm going to swing a 5/5 and a 2/2.
5/5 and a 2/2.
Death Touch Lifelink on that 5/5. Careful now.
I'll just block him with zombies.
How many zombies for a Nethroi?
I'm just gonna block with 2. The trample.
He's a 5/5.
Yeah, it's a 5/5. You'll need to block with 3 if you want to kill it.
I don't care about killing it.
So that's fine. Are you blocking him?
We lost the camera again.
Yeah, I know we lost the camera. Just the camera's gonna stay off until somebody.
So then I can't believe you forgot about this, Louis. I'm going to pay 5 for Living Death. Each player sacrifices all creatures they control, and then puts all creatures from their graveyard onto the field. Now I've got a chance. Maybe.
Well, his Mending and Dominaria is going to go off on his turn.
Yeah.
What does that do?
Gets all his lands back to the battlefield.
All right. sacrifice all the creatures. And
Unless
then,
you have a way to destroy an enchantment.
I
You have to blow it up.
If I could dig, I would.
all right, so all the creatures are dead.
Yes, and all the creatures from your graveyard go onto
Oh,
the
they
battlefield.
all creatures are exiled.
Exiled and
Yeah.
then put
Holy
into the
moly,
graveyard.
this game is it's like everything's exiled. Everything's there's my worm token. All right,
Well, all the creatures that
All the
were
creatures
on the
that were on the battlefield are exiled, and then you put everything from your graveyard onto the battlefield.
No,
No. Oh god.
it
I'm sorry.
swaps your graveyard to your field.
Each player exiles all creature cards from
Yeah.
his or her graveyard, then sacks all creatures he or she controls.
yeah, that's exactly
then
what you're
puts
both
all
saying.
cards-
You're both saying the same thing.
One with less, with more words than the other.
Everything on the battlefield got exiled. Everything from your graveyard went.
Okay.
Yep. Then I'll pay 1, 3, or 2 rather, and use my Sanctum of Eternity to put Nethroi from my command zone into my hand.
This is much cheaper that way.
Oh, yes.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Pay 7 to mutate her onto my Necropanther. So I'm gonna get back 10 powers worth of creatures. Oh boy.
He's back. Would you got spawn token from him?
Yes, I would have. I would have gotten 2. Burp. So there's that. I'll pay 3 to play a Wood Elves. Search my library for a forest.
That was fun.
Can't find one.
Hmm.
I'm just trying to.
See if there's a wind.
I've been digging for this all. I don't even know if I can get back from this other than just swinging past turn.
It's helpful.
So your mending goes off first.
Yeah, mending goes off. Return all land cards from my graveyard to my battlefield. Does that trigger a million?
Yeah, it does. 32.
So 32.
It has Ancient Green Warden also, so it doubles as landfall triggers.
So yeah. 64
64
zombies.
I win.
What?
Is Valakut Exploration a May ability?
You may play that card for how long as
No,
what
I
I
mean-
have to do it. It's landfall. But I have to. You have to make me draw.
Yeah, so I go to my turn, and then I pass my turn.
Well, so you're gonna die here though, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. You just gotta get your life down to 61. I gotta deal 61 damage to you.
Yeah.
But when those enter I have a.
So that everybody understands what's going on.
The
So you had 32 lands in the battlefield.
Oh, but hold on. Oh, I also can play all these cards.
Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, exile the top card of your library. You may play that card as long as it remains exiled. So all of those cards basically just went into your hand.
Yeah.
And then at the beginning of your end step, they'll go into permanent, or they'll go into graveyard.
I played the deck. I just played Soul of Windgrace instead of Lord Windgrace. That's all I did. I changed one commander. Okay, so 2. That doesn't do anything. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 24, 25,
Wouldn't you have to sacrifice land since
Yeah,
both of your
26.
Lotus Veils came in? Or whatever they are?
Yeah, I'm gonna sacrifice these ones. 26, hold on.
Yeah.
27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38 mana available. I'll sacrifice.
Yeah. Also, how many of those lands came
Yeah,
in
some
tapped?
of them do come in tapped, and some are bounce lands.
Oh, crap, yeah. But when do they come back? They came in the battlefield last turn.
No,
Oh, when
just
that,
now,
yeah,
main
I'm sorry.
on
Yeah.
your main phase.
Okay.
Unless you want to pay for the shocks, and
Yeah. 8,
which you can. You got 10 life.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 21. Yeah, I think this is over.
Also, you investigated 32 times.
Oh, okay for that.
Well, you could draw a card.
Yeah. Kill myself.
Might as well. Take the gentleman's way up.
What is this? This is my hand. This is gonna be it. I'm gonna kill myself to Valakut.
It's a pretty cool way to go, though.
I just didn't ever have my win conditions because they were. I
Strategically
can't even
exile.
trigger any more landfall. Alright, so I gotta deal damage. So I can deal 20 damage to you with Lava Lanch. I think if I take damage.
You have a way to make him draw a card? Other than passing your turn.
Not particularly.
If Kwain was up.
Right.
No, that's a May ability, but still.
Oh, yeah, that is.
18. I shock those in. That's 18 with me paying. 19, 20, 21.
Go to 2.
2.
One aristocrat on board. That's all I need.
Now, can I do anything else? All right, so 22 damage to you and each creature you control.
Okay.
And then
How many spawns do you make?
I make 1,
what?
2 more spawns.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
Right. Oh, yeah, we're another, so I make 3.
I can't do anything. I could have. Oh, how many? Wait, how many zombies do I have?
You have a whole bunch, but
You
they're
had,
summoning sickness.
you had 0 because they got exiled. So you had 0 without summoning sickness.
Yeah.
No, how many do I have with summoning sickness? Because I could sacrifice them to Ashnod's altar on that play.
Oh,
You
that
have
is true.
32,
No,
right?
30, no, 64 because he has
64. So
yeah,
I'm going to
64.
sacrifice 64 zombies to Ashnod's altar, generating 120 mana to add to that lava lanch. So I'll deal. It would have been 100 and.
Okay, I
40.
get it.
It was a horrible game.
It was a
It was a horrible game.
That's because you
I'm
play
not even
horrible
sure I
deck.
can take the win. I think I get the loss on that because I undid that.
Stop
I'm giving
playing,
myself the loss
stop
on that
playing
one.
stupid decks.
I already played the card and I can't kill you. So I lose.
You did kill me, though.
No, I lose on that one.
You taking the L?
I'm taking the L on
Conceding?
that one. That last turn was all over the place. I'm taking the L.
That was kind of wild.
Yeah. That was insane. Everyone, thank you for watching. Sorry about the camera. I think it was just overheated from being on all day. I set it up because I knew I was going to have to get my kids to bed. I set everything up, and then I think it just overheated. So we won't have that problem next time. I lose. I can't undo my... I can't go back and add to my lava lanch that I misplayed with Ashnod's altar. Man, that Valakut exploration blew me up.
Yeah, I know. I was thinking like, oh
Your
no.
own cards work against you.
Well, the problem is usually you have the ability to like play something else, but everything, all my landfall stuff was exiled. There was so much exile in that game.
There really
Yeah.
was.
It's
Oh,
crazy.
trust me. I know. How many cards was it? Like 60?
62 was the last
62.
count.
The majority of my deck.
All right, everyone. Well, next time we will be playing. Where do we go? We're gonna go $50 or less?
I've already got a $250 budget deck, so I'm totally down for
We
that.
do 50.
Let's go $50 or less budget commander.
I'll help you.
And that'll be on the 8th.
Can I play double budget since I'm the only one that hasn't won?
Yeah, you can play,
I can
you can
play
play
100.
2 budget decks.
I'll play 2 decks.
Why is everybody so negative? Because they're saying that they wanted me to die.
Womp womp. I don't know. I mean, I understand you died early, but other than that, I thought everyone
Other
pretty
than
much
the
got
bear
to do
man dying.
their thing.
Yeah, I was pretty close to winning, but just got smacked down.
Played too close to the second thumb.
Yeah, too close to the second son. Call me Icarus.
three Ugin board wipes too. Everyone, thank you for watching. We will be back on the 8th, and we'll be playing that budget. Patrons, I'll calculate who gets the winner. Thank you guys for participating with that. Share this with your friends. Hopefully we'll see you again next week. Remember to be kind to the people around you. And guys, thank you for playing.
Thank you.
Appreciate you guys.
Bye.
Bye.